Carolina.
Yes.
I have a hard time with that one, too.
Don't ever call her Carolina.
Yeah.
This is like fun with other, running friends. So I'm like, I'm going to do it because I knew it would put me in a good mood.
You are my BRF.
What's happening, Eric?
There for your victory lap.
Yeah.
Whoa!
I just, how did that happen?
How did you do that?
And all of a sudden I go to zip it up and I'm like, why is the zipper in the front right now? 0 out of 10 on the recommendations scale.
I am literally crying from laughter and from so much love. Oh my God.
It's like I see off for your cornhole.
And he just smashed Arnie like that and said, you stay out of this, Arnie. And I thought,
But I don't run to stay sober. I get to run because I am.
And there she was, a halo over her head.
No, it's not freaking true. Okay.
And he steps to the side and just gestures. Here's the tinkle pot.
I don't need to tinkle.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What's up, everybody? And welcome to the final episode of 2025, episode 199 of the On the Runs podcast. And what a year it's been. There's been a lot to be thankful for after an incredible Thanksgiving weekend. 6-Star got a new toy. Adeline and her whole entire cheer team are off to Florida right now in New Hampshire. It's snowing, baby. There's so much to talk about and more, but first, I must say hello to my kick-ass rockstar overcoach, 6-Star Erica. What's up?
I really hope this intro ends up on YouTube so you guys can see what I'm seeing right now.
What's going on?
Eric just pops up with his, what do you call those, a fat head? Or
It's
the giant
big
head on
head.
a stick. A big head.
It's called Best Big Heads. It's a head on a stick.
Oh my God.
And wait, do you want to see the other one? You want to see it?
Yes.
What?
Dude, your sister got the looks.
My sister got the looks from me.
Oh, did
Look at those,
was that
look
how
at
it
those
works?
looks. Yeah. How cool is that?
Hannah, you're so pretty.
These were incredible in the New York City Marathon. So Thanksgiving just happened. Hannah was home, and my mom goes, you guys, you want these? So my mom ordered these Best Big Heads. Shout out Best Big Heads, but hashtag no free ads.
No free ads.
And this was incredible during the New York City Marathon because once we're looking for our parents and our family and everybody, right? We knew they were around mile 13. And all of a sudden, we saw these big heads
How can
way
you
up
miss
high.
yourself? You're definitely
Right.
going to find them in the crowd with those.
Right.
Yes.
So the next couple times we saw our family, I just looked for the big heads above all the heads, above everybody else. It's just look for the big heads. There they are. It was
Honestly,
so cool.
it's genius. It's a genius, total genius move. You can't miss yourself.
Yeah, shout out bestbigheads.com. Do you want to partner with the pod?
Mm?
Let's do it.
I mean, somebody should make one of those for me and come cheer on my races because mine get a little lonely sometimes.
Well, people used to go to your races and support you until you never went to theirs. So
I see how it is.
we're not going to end the year on a sour note, though. No.
But
No.
what's up, buddy? You
Episode-
must be you must be in a great mood with all the snow coming. Can you believe it? It's a little
Well,
too early
I mean,
for me.
Yeah, we do these 24 hours early, but on Tuesday, it's going to be snowing, massive snowstorm coming to New Hampshire. I can't go skiing this week because I'm with the boys. It's boys week for the next 10 days.
Gotcha. Did you get to
Yeah.
play hooky the other day? I know you were wanting to, but we never
Nope, I
heard if
didn't.
it happened.
So my toe, okay. I got cut off rudely by Carolina last week. Talking about
That
my
was
toe.
my fault. My fault.
It was a great surprise. My toe, all right. So, no, it's definitely not broken, but it was a little sore after I got off the meds, 5 days of something. And it was just sore. It felt like an old injury, or you know what it kind of felt like? Kind of felt like that nagging thing during taper week. And you're like, oh no, right?
Yeah.
And then I ran the turkey trot with you, walked it a lot with Adeline. That was still a blast. Beautiful weather. Great day.
Oh, we had
Shout
so
out.
much fun.
Yeah, shout out Fisher Cats and Millennium Running. What a great event. What a great day. Shout out you for driving up north, and we'll talk about that later. But the next day, that was Thanksgiving, being on my feet all day, my toe was a little sore. So this is the outside joint of the big toe, kind of like not even on the toe, but on that bulge that sticks out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like where a bunion
And-
would be,
and-
right? Isn't that like what happens?
Yeah. What did I actually have? I forget. Gout. So it was
Gout.
gout, and my toe was at like out of a 0 to 10, 10 being the worst. It was at a 22 with the gout.
Ooh.
Now, at the worst, it's at a 1.5. Like it's that But so my point is, I had this fear that what if it's not gout? What if it is a stress fracture? Take
Mhm.
care of it. Lay off the foot for a bit. Don't do any high impact things. Don't go skiing and playing hooky to go skiing and make it worse before the snow gets really good. So I was like, I have a solid 10 days of just me and the boys. No chance to go skiing or running. Let's just take it easy. I can Peloton bike, and I Peloton bike now for like 6 straight days. It's low impact,
Great.
no move, nothing on the toe. What hurts when it hurts is if my hand here is my toe
Mhm.
on that step when your toe flexes up at the end of the step.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm trying to avoid. So, just I feel like some rice, rest, ice, elevation. What's the
Compression.
C?
Compression, I think.
Right?
Yeah. So yeah,
Um,
I mean, rest is very good for you, so that's a start. And yeah, bike. Got to use that investment. That Peloton's
I'm on like
not
a
going to
5-day
pedal
streak.
itself.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I've been doing all the scenic rides though, just like on my phone, working with emails or something, or
Oh, nice.
doing watching what else I want to watch. I can't get into a course yet because I want to start a program again, and I can't just pick like a random ride with a random instructor. I did
Yeah, you
schedule
gotta
some
build the
live
base
rides
back up,
just
though.
to have them, but easy rides like 15-minute live hills or something.
There you go. Why not?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
That's me in a nutshell. The girls are off to Florida for cheerleading nationals, and I don't know what else. You know, I'm wicked excited for skiing. I built a new ski rack. My dad, shout out to my dad, took my truck, got some work done to it, cleaned it out like it looks like it was detailed. And you remember when my truck got stolen?
Yeah.
The dude stole my bike with one wheel. Well, my bike was on these special customized crossbars that go across the bed of the truck. And so it gives you all that room underneath for everything else in your bike rides high. I do have a truck cover, so that's why these are custom. So
Gotcha.
I missed that because when my truck was stolen, they like pried those off to get the bike and hucked them in the woods or whatever.
Terrible thieves.
Thieves.
At least
These
you got your
must
truck
be
back.
really
That's
good
the
at riding
important
a wheelie, though. Remember that?
Unicycle. Yep.
Stole the bike with not the front wheel and left the front wheel in the truck bed. It was right there for him.
Ridiculous.
Such a dummy. He did not know what he was doing. So we built this custom ski rack above the truck bed where now my skis ride above it. My dad, this is all my dad. Like I had the vision. I told him what I wanted. He took my truck for a couple days. Like he said, my truck had to go in for some work. He detailed it and he did the racks for me on Thanksgiving. It's sick. I just think it looks cool driving around with skis and stuff up like that. You just look like a cool adventure dude.
Well, now
which
you
I'm
get to
not
show off
now,
your. Well, you will be, and you'll be able to show off your sick new pair of skis because they are awesome.
They're beautiful. They're beautiful. Were you surprised by the color?
Yes, I was because it's totally something I would choose. Because they are like so. You're probably better at describing them, but they're like the skis themselves are like a gradient pink into a purple, aren't they?
Right. The
Yeah,
front, the tips
something
are pink,
totally up my
like
alley.
really nice pink,
Yeah.
and it goes into a dark purple on the back, like almost where it's
Ombre.
black right on the tail. It's sick. They're beautiful, and I almost went with these other skis that were $1,300. This beautiful OTR blue color. I was only going to pay and buy that because of the color. I watched hours worth of YouTube videos, and I decided on the ski. I decided on the ski, not the color, because skis only come in one option, sometimes two of color. So it actually came down to a beautiful pair of yellow skis, these beautiful pink and purple skis, which honestly, they pop. They look so good. And then the blue skis. And I chose the pink ones because of the actual ski and its purpose and its use. It's not like I can get it in blue, green, red,
Well,
whatever.
that's kind of the smart move, man. That's like choosing a shoe that you really like, and you're like, but this model over here has a better colorway.
Right.
Like, no, you want the specific shoe. You get what you get color-wise.
But here's where I actually got a little, I don't know what the word is, but I did get picky with the bindings. Because I saw a YouTube video of someone testing these skis in the perfect match set bindings. And so these skis have a little OTR blue on like the sidewall, right? And
I
these
noticed that, yep.
bindings were limited edition. They were super expensive. And I had to have them. I found them
Treat
online
yourself.
at some ski shop in Utah because like the website for the brand didn't have them anymore because it was last year's special edition. This year was this.
Yep.
Actually, this year's was the yellow one that went with the yellow skis. So I knew I was like getting this super sick looking bindings. So my skis had the perfect match set, color coded bindings. These are meant for it, like specially designed.
Gotcha.
And they're pink. And they're beautiful. They're so beautiful. They're pink and
no
blue.
No complaints over here. Absolutely not, because they are totally my color scheme. I love it.
I did screw up in one area, not really. So you can't be that picky about boots. You have to get the right boot. And I went and tried on boots. I put on probably 5 pairs. I had to get everything brand new. Everything. Because they're like, you can't buy new skis and use your old boots because your boots are so old they won't work with these skis in the bindings. You can't buy new boots because they won't work with your old stuff. I am keeping my old stuff just for 2 reasons. One, to keep on my truck so it looks cool driving around.
Oh, really?
And I don't care what happens.
Okay,
2,
that's great.
Because I'm going to try pond skimming this year. It's the last weekend at the ski mountain every year, but you don't want to do it on nice skis.
I get that.
Yeah. And nice
Hey,
boots. So
you
I'm
tell
going to
me-
pond skim this year. I might
You tell me
eat
when.
it.
I'll be there.
It's usually it will be the weekend after the run show. Oh my God. I hope it's not the weekend of the run show. We'll have to go to another mountain.
And I hope it's a Sunday if it's the weekend after, because that's the cheap marathon. That's my goal race for the spring.
Yeah, we'll see.
figure it
Well,
out.
if I don't get to do it this year because of podcast commitments,
Mm-hmm.
we will do it. I will hold on to the skis and do it the following year.
Might as well. They're not going anywhere.
It'd be so cool. You come and drink some beers and watch everyone. Everyone dresses up in costumes too. Like
I
guys
could take some cool content now. Winkety
Yes.
wink.
Yeah, so let's get to that. Well, let me finish what went wrong. I bought these boots, and I got really good boots, and the colors are nice, but you can't be that picky about like I was with the bindings.
Yes.
Because you don't want to get crappy boots or boots that just don't fit you right with the arch and everything and all that. The boot I got is like the Rosinol called All Trek. Let's just call them 800s. I'm making the number up. But
I'm not
next
going to know
level,
the difference.
yeah, the next level up, like the 900s, right? I didn't see them at the store. They weren't there. But when I
Okay.
looked them up online, they were the perfect match set for the skis and the bindings. And I'm debating about just throwing mine on Marketplace and buying the 900s.
Oh, jeez.
Because they're
Well, hey, it's an
pink
investment, and you know you're going to use them, so YOLO.
Well, I ultimately think I'll just start the year on the boots I have, and then maybe go ahead and get the other ones next
They
year.
could go on sale.
They
I
could,
don't know.
exactly. Then I could sell mine.
There you go.
We'll know a year from now if I'm going to go for the pink boots. They're not just pink, but and then again, your ski pants cover the boot.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, I've been watching a lot of YouTube and thinking of other ways to create like content outside of running. And there's a ton of these POV videos. I've been telling Ali all about it.
Yeah.
And I've been looking at cameras. And one of the cameras I've been looking at happens to be your brand new toy you just bought.
That was the one you were looking at? I have been noodling on this camera for maybe a couple months now. Because I would click on it, and of course it would keep showing me all the targeted ads. I'm like, stop it.
The
Stop
cookies.
it. The cookies, yep. And I've got some cool things coming up next year, and I decided, why the hell not? So it actually came in when I thought it was going to, and I was like, man, you better be excited, because I have a fun thing to show you on the where did we go the other day? I don't even remember.
The turkey
race,
trot.
the turkey trot.
Yeah,
So
I thought when you said that it was going to be like a turkey costume or T-shirt or a hat.
which I
or
would have
something.
totally done, but I was like, nah. But yeah, so I showed up with this camera, and it's the Insta360 X5, and it does these cool like 360 views and
Yes.
invisible selfie stick and all that good stuff. And so I just got to play around with it, took some footage, and it took me a day, but I I was able to edit the footage and put together a nice little reel, and I hope it made you a little happy. Do something.
Oh my God, I
for the
was
podcast.
thrilled.
Yeah.
I was thrilled. So I saw this and I was like, interesting choice. Because the only thing that's shied me away from that camera was
Mhm.
I'm familiar with the GoPro style cameras,
Mhm.
but also the editing and the 360. I'm like, is that something I want to tackle? But I actually think it's perfect that you bought it now to test out before, anything that might be coming up in your future.
Things.
I don't know if your name's going to stay with
Yes.
6-star, or are you going to be 6'7", 6'7"? I don't know. But,
Someday.
fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Because like you should test it and figure it out the way you want to use it in these small events versus taking hours of content at an ultra marathon or a world major for the first time
Mhm.
and then just being overwhelmed.
Oh yeah, and it is kind of overwhelming from me who rarely does this kind of editing, and it's just totally foreign to me. So I figured out a way that works for me, and it wasn't that difficult to put it together and make something fun. So
Yeah.
it is kind of a
It's-
long
it's gonna
video,
be
but
super cool.
it's more for me, and we'll see.
It looks like you can do it with vertical and horizontal videos, and it has its own
That's
app,
what I
right?
really have to figure out. Yes, it has its own app. And the first video that I was playing with, I don't think it was necessarily 360 view, or like I got to figure out how to make it stay vertical. Because if I do it the other way, I think it's like 8K, and that's why it like was not horizontal or whatever. I don't know. I have research to do, you guys.
Go to the University of YouTube, learn a lot, and
I will.
and just have fun. Just play with it, and don't get frustrated over like, oh, this is so hard. Don't get frustrated. Just just start over, do another one, and
gotta
don't feel
learn.
like they're all important that you have to ace it. Right?
Mhm.
You're not going to ace it in a year from now. Like you're
Probably
just going to
not.
keep figuring out and getting better.
Who are we
I
kidding?
I shared you a reel that popped up for some reason, and I was like, holy shit, this was a couple years ago. It was the reel that got us Aaron Azar. And I remember spending like a solid hour on that and fine-tuning it and thinking it was perfect. And I sent it to you, and I was like, this reel is terrible. How the hell did Aaron Azar be like, oh yeah, this is great, I'll come on your podcast? I'm like, the logo's way too big, and just like the oh my God. But like I didn't care at the
Practice
time.
makes
I thought it was
perfect.
great, and we've just gotten better. So
Yep.
100
So hey, I'll get there.
199 of these now.
Wow, dude. I am so impressed. Honestly, we have come a long way. We've talked to some amazing people this year, like almost 200 episodes. It's mind-boggling. But hey, we're on the ride. It's
We
quite the ride.
actually hit 250 drops a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. All the extra stuff.
Right.
You
I
have the
mean, that
recrap,
includes
too.
recrap.
Mhm.
That includes bonuses, the old OTR lives we used to try to do, the outros before we called it an episode number.
Yes.
So, yeah, I went back because I'm starting to do like prepping some best of. We could talk about that in the outro. We'll tell you what to expect over the next month and stuff. But I've been going back and I'm like, wow, so cool to go back. But, it has been, well, let's talk about the year a little bit. It's been such a sick year. I don't think we imagined at all what we were going to do. We did 4 live shows all in the last 4 months.
That was a surprise. A very,
Yeah.
very nice one.
We mastered, I say mastered, we have a ways to go, but we've done in-person interviews with like legit camera and audio, because we shied away from in-person in the past because we didn't get the video and the content, just the
Yep.
audio. And we figured that out. What a cool like evolution that's been in process, and we're like slowly we're kind of putting in our Amazon cart more and more gear that we want for things, or I am.
Yep.
And finally we pulled the Patreon money out. We don't even talk about this enough. We have a Patreon, guys. We want you all, like, if you can, just help by share this podcast. Our big goal for 2023 6 is growth. And you'll hear that in like a end of the year Monday Night Media recap episode with me and Ali G. But we have a Patreon and we have amazing patrons. And thank you so much for everything you do. So if you guys want to support, you can do that by jumping on to Patreon. Everything is link in bio on the Instagram. Also, like I actually saw, because I had my hands on an iPad and I went and looked, we have like 22 reviews on Apple, and Apple is important, even though it's frustrating at times. I'm struggling right now with an iPad trying to set it up for Adeline, but I saw that we got like 22 5-star reviews. If you listen to us on Apple or Spotify, go and give us a 5-star review if you think we're 5-star worthy.
You can do it on Spotify too. I just don't think you can comment, or I don't know how to read those.
Well, you can't read. You can comment. You can't leave a review, which I bet that will change one day. But wherever you listen,
like
give us a review or a comment. You know, share the pod though. That's the big goal, as I said.
Yes.
Let's share this. Let's make this grow massive. It's pretty cool. The attention we're attracting from others, brands, people, organizations. It's been such a great year. We're gonna recap that later, but I just want to say thank you to everybody who's helped make this an incredible year. 199 episodes, about to hit 200, like insane. So thank you so much. Like, oh man,
you guys are awesome.
We don't say this enough, I feel, and we don't ask for help as much as others do. And I just want to gloat for a second and be like, holy freaking cow! What a year!
We've got awesome listeners out there, and where would we be without you?
That's where we'd be.
Yes.
That's where we'd be. No, it's been great. We have a cool episode today.
Speaking of, this is in-person episode too. So
speaking of in-person,
helps us out.
Okay, he's really the first to fly here to do an episode. I know Tariq a couple weeks ago flew here, and we're like, you're the first. Tariq's episode just happened to drop before Chad's. But we have, all right, I'll give him his respect. Chad Ultra on the On the Runs podcast.
Oh my God, he said it right, you guys.
Yeah, this is your friend, your buddy. You're excited. He was excited. He came here a couple months ago. He ran Ghost Train. He got to meet a lot of you East Coasters. But you met Chad out west about a year or two ago, right?
I did, and it was awesome. He was one of the first people who really welcomed me out to the Pacific Northwest. I had flown out there for that Yeti 100, and it was, to this date, the most gorgeous race I've ever done. It was absolutely stunning, and he just welcomed me with open arms. Like, I show up and I was like, oh, finally somebody I recognize from the internet. Like, internet friends are real, you guys. So he just made my trip and my experience so much better, and I owe him a lot. So I'm glad I could do the same when he came this way, and I just hope that Ghost Train in New Hampshire delivered the way that he did for Washington.
It's actually a great episode to end the year on, because it was a really fun time talking to him in person in your kitchen where we started this whole thing a few years ago.
Yeah.
And it had that conversation feel, or that just like with your buddies feel, no, not the virtual thing. So it was a lot of fun, a lot of jibber jabber, some good stories, some personal stuff. A lot of stuff I didn't know about Chad. So I'm sure a lot of you already know who Chad Ultra is, his alter ego Chad. His real name is Jeremy, by the way. So
it's kind
I'm
of
sure a lot of you know this already,
there.
but it's a good one to end the year. He's a good one to end the year. Minus his, you'll hear his music take later, but I digress. We'll talk about that in the outro. But guys, Erica, since she's one of your good friends, why don't you do the honors?
We are so happy to have Jeremy, aka Chad Ultra, on the On the Runs podcast. We hope you enjoy it.
Our next guest on the pod was an elite road runner who found Goggins and now runs ultras. He's a Northwest Pacific kid with a big heart who was voted most inspirational on his cross-country team. He's afraid of nothing but HR and all women. He's the first guest to fly all the way across the country to record his own episode in person. Needless to say, we're wicked excited to have Jeremy McCoubrey, a.k.a. Chad Runs Ultras, on the On the Runs podcast. What's up, dude?
Hey, welcome to my podcast. So happy to be here with you.
Jared.
Nice try.
What's up? This is exciting. You flew all the way across the country to come on this podcast.
You're welcome. You know, it's no big deal. I do what I can for the small guys.
Yeah. I love it. We are.
He's not wrong.
I say it all the time. We're the small guys who play a wicked big game.
Nailed
That's
it.
what we are. Yeah. Jeremy, or Chad or Jared, Ultra Chad, Chad Ultra. Like, all right, let's get this straight. Let's figure it out.
Okay. So, real name's Jeremy McCoubrey. Alter ego, Chad Ultra. He's known all across the Northwest.
Or as Eric likes to call you, Ultra Chad.
Well, it just
to piss
it
you
rolls
off.
off the tongue, Ultra Chad. And
No,
then
it doesn't.
you got all mad at me one day, and then we went back and forth, and we can talk about that because I think we were comfortable with each other that way, and giving each other shit. But, okay, so for this episode, we are going to call you Chad.
Works for me.
Yeah. This, there's many famous Chads out there. Chad Little, NASCAR driver. Chad Kroger, one of the best rock bands in the world. Shout out Lindsay.
I don't know this band.
Nickelback, good or bad? They're from your neighborhood.
I gotta go. See you guys.
There's two kind of people in the world. There's Nickelback fans and there's liars.
And there's people in denial.
Pretty sure I told you that in the car the other day.
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
And the funny thing is, I'm not even a huge Nickelback fan. I just don't get all the hate.
You look like one, but
Well, I don't get all the hate. Why do people hate?
Wait.
They're not bad.
You got to tell me what a Nickelback fan looks like.
it looks like Eric.
It's just Eric.
Damn good looking, if you ask me.
Yeah, nobody did, but
Well,
Sweet.
somebody in our group chat sent a picture of someone we all love, and she's like drooling over him. And my thought was, man, I wonder if people do that about me.
You'll never know because it's people doing it in other group chats with Swoon.
Yeah. Are they like sending screenshots of me and being like, ugh.
those podcast groupies.
My
yeah.
God, he's so handsome.
He's so,
You guys, he's looking for compliments.
I love the
Please
shine.
send him a DM.
It is so shiny.
Yeah, the shine. I should shine it up. But anyways, man, Seattle, Washington came all the way across here to do this podcast. You did just run Ghost Train. We already talked about that because you joined us for the Tros for episode 191. This is like episode 199, maybe. I don't know.
knows? Yeah.
I don't
Should
know.
be episode 69, but
Well,
Giggity.
we didn't know you then.
We got to go back in time.
Let's do that. Let's get to know you. Like, and how did you find us? How did you find Six Star here? Like, let's get the Chad story.
We got history now. Yeah.
So, as you said, from Seattle, Washington, and every year out there we have, I think, the superior Yeti race, the Washington Yeti 100. And
Is that Jason Green race?
It is.
So any Yeti race is a Jason Green race.
Yeah.
He doesn't do just Virginia.
no,
He's all over now. He's
there
got
is
a bunch.
Canebrake where Samantha's the RD and Jason's the assistant RD. It's their 200 miler. But yeah, Jason's involved in all of them.
Okay.
But Erica was coming out to do the Washington Yeti, and I think she was asking for like course descriptions and advice. And
Is this like a Facebook group, Yeti
oh
group?
yeah,
or something? Yeah.
the Yeti Trail Runners, and I run that course all the time. Like I've ran that race 3 times. I've ran marathons out there. I do training runs out there, so I probably overshare. And I think also I knew about the podcast because of Charlotte. But so yeah, we connected. And
You already knew Charlotte.
Yes, because
Okay.
I ran my first Yeti race before I did the Washington one, so that I had met Charlotte a year before I did.
And
that
how
Yeti.
did you know Charlotte? Just from Yetis.
yeah, from Yeti's
Yeti family. Yeti fam.
Telling
and
ya.
challenging her to a fight, and yeah.
Ooh, she would kick your ass.
You have no idea. Like I made a joke about challenge her to a race, and people, they love Charlotte for good reason. They came at me hard.
Oh, Charlotte has a crew.
Charlotte's got a crew.
The Yeti runners, like if she wanted to lead a mutiny, she could. She could.
Is that why I wrote in my intro, you're afraid of nothing but HR and all women?
well strong women?
Well,
and all women are strong, so yes. But
I changed. I took out the word strong. Just
well, I mean,
wait. So wait, is this a real story?
It is.
All right. You challenged her to a fight, like a
Well,
physical
not a-
fight?
No, to a race. So it was back when Courtney Dewalter won and set records for Western States, Hard Rock. And I
Not a
think-
big
Leadville?
deal.
Was it Leadville?
And-
no.
Or was it UTMB?
The world?
UTMB? Probably.
Yeah. So I had to make a Chad Ultra video where I was making a big deal about how I was going to set a course record at, I was picking the hardest race. Like, do I do Hard Rock as well? I chose Dark Anchor because the joke is that's a 3.5 mile loop with 10 feet of elevation.
It's
And
Erica's kind of race.
It is, honestly.
yeah, and I knew Charlotte because I met her at a couple different races. So I was like, and I'm gonna leave her behind in the dust. I didn't tell her about this. I don't know her well, but
It's serious.
and I came a little too aggressive, and she thought it was funny. A lot of people thought it, but like the people had her back. Let me tell you, like
She did kick your
Charlotte
ass.
is a staple in the Yeti community.
Yes.
for
Listen,
good
dude, we're
reason.
not supposed to get that serious this early on this podcast. We're supposed to talk about.
Charlotte and I are good. We're good.
Okay, let's start with this one. How did you become most inspirational runner on your cross or most inspirational person?
So, high school cross country. I was a respectable runner back in the day.
Shocking.
I know. So I was on the cusp of like JV and varsity, like as alternate. And I remember there was one race where I was running and I started to flag a little bit. And there was 2 kids, I think they were twins from another team. And just the way they passed me on the course, they went on either side of me. And something just clicked. And I just yelled at them. Yeah, just, ah! And it gave me a little burst of energy. And so I got back ahead of them. And every time they tried to pass me, I'd do the same thing for the whole race. And I beat some of the varsity runners on our team. And that just became my thing. And they voted me most inspirational as a sophomore, which was kind of unheard of at the time. But PR'd that race, so.
Very
Nice
nice.
job. I love cross country. I was on the same. I was like a little bit JV, a little bit varsity. I only ran to stay in shape for hockey. But when I would get on the varsity, I would be like intimidated of the varsity race. I'd be like, my goal is don't finish last. Don't finish last. And I remember some kid on the Manchester course where you run up the mountain I run up every week.
Yeah.
Fell, like twisted ankle. And I was like, yes!
Oh, God.
I'm not going to finish last.
So they're all like, yeah. And I'd be like, oh, my God, are you okay? And I'd stop and help.
See, that's marathon runner and ultra runner.
Okay, there we go.
Anyways,
Distinction made.
I ended up beating more than just the guy who fell, and I think he was fine. But he did not catch up to me. So, I think another cool thing I learned about you is you're a foster kid.
Yeah, so a lot of people don't know this. I have biologically 2 brothers and 2 sisters, and we were all placed in foster care. Like, I have that thing where I don't remember a lot of that time in my life, so I can't remember if I was 9 or 10. And one of the things I loved about cross country and track is, like, that was my escape. And my foster mom, she was one of those, like, bad parents. And so I was only allowed to do track and cross country because she wouldn't have to pick me up after practice. She'd just tell me to run home as extra practice.
So it's her being lazy that just, like, made you.
And if I took too long, then I got in trouble. And
Oh, my gosh.
so,
Okay.
like, this is 8th grade and like freshman year. So it's like, 2 or 3 miles, but after school and after practice, like that's
Yeah.
a
That
lot of
seems
fun.
like a lot for a young kid.
Yeah, with all the school books too.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, man.
Did you get to stay with your brothers and sisters, or were you all separated?
So there was some fluctuation, but to make it simple, I stayed with both of my sisters the whole time, and not my 2 brothers. I'm really only close with my younger sister. You actually met, she ran the Crystal Springs aid station.
Yep, Michelle.
Yeah. And yeah, I've started talking to my younger brother a little bit now, but really only communication with those 2.
Yeah. All out west. Like you grew up in Seattle, the Washington area, or was this somewhere else?
So grew up primarily in Astoria, Oregon area. So the Goonies.
Oh.
Wait, that's where the movie The Goonies is from?
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
I'm really my biggest claim to fame is I was the paper boy for the Goonies house.
Like,
Whoa.
like in real
real
life.
life.
In real life.
You delivered to the house of the
I
Goonies.
delivered the newspaper to
I
the
was
Goonie
like,
house.
or you're in the movie and you were a paper boy.
No,
Still cool.
I'm not that old, but yeah, no, I delivered the papers to the Goonie house.
Yes.
I went to 4th grade in the kindergarten cop school,
No shit.
and then my friends lived in the Free Willy house.
Oh,
Wait, is
my
this
God.
like an area where movies are made?
It sounds like it, dude.
Yes, like
He just gave you 3 huge ones.
The Ring 2, Short Circuit.
What?
Like,
Wow.
yeah.
Washington, Astoria, Washington.
No, Astoria, Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the same, but yeah.
Yeah.
Same, but different. Also, when we said in real life, I thought I have to get a video clip of Bluey going, in real life? In real life.
Oh, random off-topic thing. I got a cute little dumpster fire thing from my ghost train race from Bingo. I think it's
Chili.
It's Chili?
Chili.
Oh, there were
Chili's a babe.
Couple of two cute little people dressed up as there was a Bluey, wasn't there?
No, I think it was Chili and I think it was Bingo, but
goddamn, I don't
The
know.
orange one is Chili, the mom, and
Okay.
Bingo, the little sister.
Uh-huh.
And Bluey, you would think would be a boy, but Bluey is actually
Is
a
a
girl.
girl, yeah.
And then Dad is Bandit.
Okay.
And I'll be honest, my
I just
boys don't
lost.
watch Bluey as much anymore.
And you're
it's-
bummed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bluey watch these stupid, and Adeline's doing it too, watching kids play video games on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Expedition Unknown. So that's what I get my daughter watching. Lots of adventures and
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Looking for treasure and stuff.
One other thing, I've been meaning to talk about
We are
this.
so off topic.
I know. Well, we were really serious, and we had to bring it down a notch, which is good.
Yeah.
Because this got real serious. We're talking about foster parents, and we're talking about fights with our friends and all that. Okay, remember a year ago, less than a year ago still, I took the boys to Bluey's house.
You did, yeah.
The incredible thing is the insights to this reel. All right. It has 5.8 thousand likes.
Wow.
44 comments, okay? 2.8 thousand shares.
Wow. Who
Not-
is sharing a video of your kids?
910 people have saved it.
Oh my God.
It has currently been viewed a total of 5 times on Facebook, 5, but on Instagram, 385,507.
Unreal. I'm really confused as to why somebody would save that video unless they're like, ooh, maybe I'll take my kids here.
Showing it. Dude, I had so many DMs saying, where is this? From people all around the world.
Oh, no way.
Total watch time, 85 days, 11 hours, 39 minutes,
Oh my
45
God.
seconds. Almost 10,000 interactions. Average watch time is 24 seconds. I'm just going down here. I've been meaning to mention this. Like, incredible.
It's real Chad Ultra energy to hijack my episode about your Bluey post from a year ago.
I kind of ruined it too, though. The whole dumpster
It's
fire. all that
insane.
stuff.
I love Bluey, though. Like, insane. So Ashley is doing Adeline's Instagram account now, being like, we have to have her Instagram account because she's an ambassador for some company and all this. And she's like, show me. One day comes home from work, I'm doing laundry. She runs into the bedroom like with her phone, like, just show me something. And she goes, it's got 500 views. Or maybe it was 5,000. I think it was
Wow.
500. And I'm like, oh, good job. Good job. You know, good job, golf clap. I go, you want to see one of mine? She goes, oh, your podcast? I go, no. Tommy and Tyler, 385,000 views.
Yep.
I don't know what it was that hit that one off, but
Damn.
insane.
Maybe I need to make a Bluey video.
I love Bluey.
It
Bluey's
seems to be a
awesome.
popular subject.
I went to Bluey's house partly for me. Like, and it was so cool. It was so cool. They don't have those kind of things out in Washington. Here's one
How
other
do you
thing.
know?
Because we're the city of champions, which is something I want to talk about actually. When you were walking at Ghost Train and not hurrying up to see me
Power
at the finish
hiking.
line, not
Thank
even that.
you.
She's crawling.
I was on 2 legs.
I was hanging out with you, and just all of a sudden, Pterodactyl and I looked at each other, and I just go, Bruins suck again. And you're like, we don't have that. We're out in Seattle. Like, you're like, you guys have this sports thing, good or bad. You're like, we're great, undefeated. We suck again. And you're like, no one cares out there. Even though the Seattle Mariners right now are playing, what, tonight? Game
Tonight's
7.
game
Yeah,
7.
game 7.
Tonight's
yeah.
Game 7.
Yeah, but you got to remember too, like they went 25 years in between playoff appearances. It's hard to get opinionated and passionate about a team that just falls on their face every year. And this is really hard to watch because you're waiting for them to fall on their face, but it's Game 7.
You want them to do so well.
And Toronto's been making them look so bad.
That's probably why I was able to actually get good seats when I was out in Washington to visit. I got to see a Mariners game. It was so much fun.
It is so weird to see it sold out. Before this year, I've only seen it twice. One when they were playing to get into the playoffs last year, and the other time to go see the Savannah Bananas play at their stadium.
Oh, Erica just realized that she's not going to be here when.
No, but I could probably make the Foxborough one if they do.
Are they playing a baseball game in Foxborough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna go see the Bananas somehow.
So the Bananas League is going to be in Manchester next year,
Ooh.
but not the Bananas, another team. Okay, so Seattle sports fans. So Seattle has the Kraken, which seems super cool. Their jerseys and the colors are like awesome.
Yeah.
You got the Mariners. You don't have a basketball team.
We did.
You had the
Then
Supersonics.
Oklahoma stole them from us.
Yeah.
but,
You do have a football team. I believe they're called.
Yeah, they're called the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah. Is there a name that rings a bell here? Malcolm Butler? Does that ring a bell?
You know, you're really, really trying to make me want to leave this podcast. Erica, do you want to start a podcast with me?
I might just.
Should they have run the ball or pass the ball?
Look, I have opinions about this. I get the pass play. They're expecting the run. You do the pass play. Lockett should have driven harder, but
That's what she said. Seemed fitting.
you know,
I was on that one.
maybe they should have thrown it to Marshawn Lynch. Maybe they should have Marshawn Lynch thrown it. You know
what I think is funny
But,
is
you know,
Marshall Lynch has been all around lately. He's been retired and he's doing photography.
Yeah.
At stadiums, he's even doing it at football games, NASCAR races and stuff. And every time someone sees him, they go, "Hey, should they pass or run the ball?" And he just like has some look, you know.
He was on an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yes, he was.
Did they make a reference there?
Yep.
Because everyone makes the reference. She's like, "I know, I was the right call. We would have won the Super Bowl if you were in." He probably would have. I remember that, man. I remember being in Steve's house and.
I mean, we feel bad for the Patriots out west, so we had to give you one. We
Yeah.
knew you guys were about to lose Tom Brady and Belichick. You know, Seahawks,
Oh my God, are you following the Bill Belichick stuff lately?
no, because
man.
I
Can we
hate the
save this for like a
Patriots.
follow-up episode?
Okay.
We are not talking about our guest. This is his episode.
We are, but we're
shutting
just
it
giving
down.
him. Hey, this is the treatment he gets for all that. This is what Chad and I do.
Okay, all right.
He gives
all
me
right.
shit. He calls me out. I'm going to give it back.
Sure.
Because you do this. Okay, let's talk about it. You do it constantly, not constantly, but you do it quite often because I feel like you maybe. So I do a lot what you do, where I give some people who I'm comfortable giving shit to shit. I give Erica shit all the time. Occasionally she gets really mad and we go a day or two. That happens once a year on average.
Basically.
But we're like, we still, you know, it just happened really.
Yeah.
Where was
when I
it?
quit the podcast.
You quit the podcast. But at the same time, I'm like, I did nothing wrong. I don't think I pushed the line. I think with the story you just talked about, Charlotte, maybe you pushed the line. But
Yes.
we do that, you and I, back and forth to each other. And you're like calling me out, saying I'm chicken to race you.
You never responded to like his videos either. I'd be like, oh, I'd tag your personal Instagram account just to make sure you saw some of it.
well,
and
sometimes he replies, but it's lame.
I do reply.
Okay.
I feel like I haven't gotten back to everyone. It's all timing with me. It's all timing.
And it's also like, what do you got? Oh, I ran a marathon.
Well, no, the thing
Or
is, he's
try.
doing it. He's 3 hours behind me, so he's doing it at 9 p.m. I'm sleeping. I wake up. I see it at 6 a.m. I'm like, I'll get to it later, and then I never get to it later.
Yeah.
Life happens.
But anyway, City of Champions over here.
But you know, that is one of the key features. I've had to learn when to toe down the Chad Ultra stuff,
Yeah.
or I can tone out, and you can kind of feel people out usually. Like Lindsay and Tara right away. I could tell right away I can be
Yourself.
jerk
You could
with
be
them.
the you could be the Chad.
You could be Ultra Chad.
yeah
See, I said it right there for you. It's your episode. I'm going to say it right.
Chad Ultra.
Wait.
No,
It's Chad Ultra. You call him Ultra Chad because you think that's what it should be, but it's Chad Ultra.
It should be that way.
So
Yes.
little known fact, the original name was going to be Brad the Chad Ultra. But my wife told me no, just make it Chad or Brad Ultra, and I had to go with Chad.
Let's go into that more. How you discovered your alter ego.
I
in
think
Chad
it had something to do with 7 orcas.
Are we talking the raid?
Seven Trails Orcas Island. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
So
7 free willies.
So as most things in best things in my life start out as an
I was a little late on that one.
I don't know what that button is. I can't hear that one.
Ba-bum-bum.
Okay, I can hear that button from here.
So it started out as an inside joke between me and some friends. We were doing a loop race, and I bought some ridiculous sunglasses. Like, I have to make up this character. I play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, so maybe I make a character a little too good. And, you know, short story short, I bombed that race hard. Like, I don't think I've shared this, but like, I thought I was done ultra running. Like, I had a goal of 70 miles. I made it to, I think, 26 until a friend convinced me to go do a couple more, we call them Truly laps now, where we grabbed a can of Truly and did some laps.
Love it, yep.
And I made it 36 miles, but I had signed up for this race on Orcas Island, another Yeti race. You know, it was expensive because it was a trail camp. So you get to camp there overnight. It was 34 hours. You can stay before and after. You take a ferry to get out there. Mm-hmm. Like, a lot of investment. It was supposed to be a 100-mile attempt. And I was like, I paid all this money. I'm done ultra running. This was so bad.
Oh, so you were just so discouraged that it was this was gonna break you.
Yeah.
I'm glad it didn't.
Come to find out, I have gout.
Oh,
and
shit.
I had
You
to
eat
flare
too
up.
much steak?
Yeah.
Does
not
that give
the
you
two.
gout?
Oh, yeah.
Red
You didn't
meat.
know that?
No.
So like right before the race, my ankle was hurting super bad. Like, I couldn't walk on it on the plane flight out, actually.
Oh, no.
And I thought it was a recurrent injury, and it went away after a day or two. And just come to find out, my body was just full of inflammation. So horrible race. So I go out to, I'm not going to waste the money. I'm going to 7 trails, no matter what. I'll just walk it if I have to, but I'm done ultra running. Mm-hmm. And I made up this Chad Ultra character. That was kind of fun for me. That's where I met my friend Reggie, and I introduced myself as Chad Ultra, and he just looks at me and goes, Chad Ultra fucks. It's like, all right, there we go. So I had a lot of friends going to this race. Our little running group called the House Pickles. So I make stickers, I get costumes, I get props, and Chad is a total bro. So I show up the race in character the whole time, which was a big mistake because I didn't know a lot of the runners there. And everybody's just looking at me like, who the fuck is this guy? Is he for real? Like,
yeah.
But I did the race in character. I have props, like I have a water bottle that looks like a dumbbell. Mm-hmm. I brought a baguette that I did 5 miles with, holding it and eating as I'm running. But slowly and surely, people start to get the joke. I think my friends were telling them about it. Mm-hmm. And something just clicked. Like, when I did races before, my goal was to try to make the volunteers laugh at every aid station. And that helped cheer me up a little bit,
Yeah.
Corny jokes. And with Chad Ultra, I found a way to make the runners also laugh. And it just became so much fun for me and opened up a new experience. And believe it or not, like, I very socially awkward. I have a hard time in talking to people and meeting new people. But when you dress like a jerk and act like a jerk, you have to talk to people or they think you're an actual asshole.
Yeah.
And it's also an icebreaker and a friend tester. Like, if I show up somewhere, and I saw this at Ghost Train, like, if they think that this is funny, we know we have the same kind of humor.
Exactly.
And we can be friends. And looking back, I've probably there's probably like 10 runners that I met at Orcas Island 7 Trails that I'm now good friends with.
Oh, that's
that I didn't know
great.
before. Yeah, it was kept me ultra running, to be honest with you.
How'd they get its name? Was it the whales?
Yeah, well, because orcas.
Have you seen one?
Not in Seattle because I don't go whale watching, but that's what the area is known for. Don't you know this? Don't you know everything about Seattle?
I thought it was Vancouver. That's why they're the Canucks.
Well,
Vancouver's
I know
right
it's the
there,
same.
isn't
yeah,
it?
I know.
They swing in.
I want to know. Have you seen one? Like, is this a popular spot? It's Orca Island.
Well, it is. I was busy running. Charlotte actually was at that race and dressed as an orca.
Oh, saw that photo.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's all coming. It's all making sense.
She was one of the first people to meet Chad Ultra. And I mean, I like to think I won the costume contest that race, but let's be honest, it was probably her. But
You gotta give her credit for running in an orca the whole
Oh my
time.
God, I don't know how she does it.
Yeah, the dedication. I mean, you both are dedicated for like just sticking to your. I don't want to say gimmick, but sticking.
Oh,
to
you
what
can call
you're-
it a shtick.
Just stick. I like that better actually, but you stick to it, and it does bring joy to these races, especially like we all know, except for Eric, that ultras are hard. You get into the dark place. We need something to uplift us. Even the volunteers who are up at 3:00 in the morning, making sure that they're taking care of us. We got to make sure we take care of them. So
let me tell you,
Yeah.
there's no better feeling than
bring joy.
coming into a race where there's people who are doing their last laps of a 200-mile race, and you make them laugh. Like
It's either that or
crowning
they're
achievement.
crying or like in pain. So laughter goes a long way.
you got to meet Chad Ultra during your Washington Yeti. Like
I did.
I'm curious, like, what was that experience for you on your end? Because we talk like we're friends at that point, but we had really just met the night
that
before.
really was
briefly.
our first night meeting for in person.
But you saw him in the Facebook group chats and everything.
Yeah. So
but
we
you
had
didn't-
we had the
You
interaction.
saw him as Jeremy.
She did the background checks, made sure that I wasn't a murderer.
But you're
Well-
Jeremy on Facebook. So
Yeah.
you don't actually know the Ultra
So
Chad
I
yet.
feel like I can't even remember if when I met you it was at the packet pickup if you were as your persona or if it was you.
I've learned to do only the race as Chad. So
Okay.
I was dressed ridiculously, but
Mm-hmm.
it was as Jeremy.
Well, you were very welcoming when I met you because you gave me like the bracelet. I don't want to say that I even got one for Eric because I gave it away. I gave it to
I
Carolina.
have one in my truck, actually.
Great.
Yes.
I'm so glad because yes,
I meant to
had
wear
two.
it, but I was bringing in everything. I set up everything. The two of you were just chatting and doing your own
Yep.
thing.
I
Yeah, I was
had
busy.
I had two bracelets that I brought home, and I wound up giving one to Carolina
Oh.
because she was interacting with you, and I was like, "You're gonna love this."
That was actually a different time. I didn't have bracelets at that point. I
Really?
gave
I
you
thought
a
you
shirt and
did.
stickers. I gave the bracelets to my friend Christine
You have
to
shirts?
give to you at Washington.
Oh, so then I got two still, and all right, but yes, so I have the other shirt, which do you want to go?
Oh, I did bring a special limited edition New England version of it. It has my name on there to remind you, Chad Ultra.
Nice.
Finish hard, wicked hard.
Yes.
Nice. Who's this for me?
This is for
This
you.
for me? Oh, it's like sport techie material.
I mean,
Hell yeah!
it's blue. It's not on the runs blue, but it's blue.
if there's
can only
one
do
thing
so
I'm
much.
good at is taking a joke too far.
Where are the sleeves?
What do you need sleeves
He
for?
ripped them off.
Don't you
What's
hit
this
the
here?
gym?
What's this? Oh, I thought that was our logo. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Thank you for the shirt. Oh, I gotta work out, do some bicep curls.
There you go.
I can show you how it's done.
Yeah.
But yeah, my first impressions of you are a genuinely nice guy. And then on race morning, I got to get the full Chad Ultra experience.
I got kind of a big crew. All my friends either run or volunteer that race
Mm-hmm.
usually. So, I mean, as you know, a friendly face makes a lot of difference on
It's
the
true.
race.
And if I recall correctly, you did offer your crew to help me. They're like, if you need anything, just reach out because they will help you. And I was like, that is the nicest thing. me coming from across the country to try a race like this, and you are just like, hey, we want to make sure you're taken care of, and I really did appreciate that. I thought it was super awesome. And I remember being out there, we were maybe like 20 something miles in, and I see you carrying like an inflatable, like
barbell
thing. And I was like, how long have you been carrying this thing? And it was just like, I was in on it. I was in.
Well, did you see what I carried for that stretch this year? A parasol.
Oh my gosh.
Because normally there's a lot of sun on that section, so I bought a parasol to carry.
Okay.
Very lacy and red and black. And
we're going to have to get you to send all the pictures to Eric so he can.
What is a parasol?
an umbrella, but for the sun. So
you know, like think of
the Southern
old-timey-
madam. Yeah.
Yes, with the lace and like you twirl it, and they're wearing the belt, like the belle of the ball dresses. You know,
Okay.
just imagine it. It's beautiful.
So one thing about me is I hate the sun and I hate heat. So if I can work some anti-sun stuff into my running routine, I will.
Do you like rain? Because it rains out there all the time.
I love rain so much. Mostly because I run hot, and then people can't tell how much I'm sweating. And also, I like to think the people driving by think about how crazy I am and badass.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some cool races. You did cross country, right? But you, even though you're an elite road runner turned ultra athlete, you're not really a road runner. You don't really do the short things. Maybe fun, with your kids and all.
We didn't even talk about what got him into well, I know he started with the cross country, but what made you do your first long race?
So, you met my brothers. A family took me in after high school, so don't get confused. That's my family life is weird. They're natural athletes. They're 6'5", 6'4". I'm 5'7". I had
nothing but muscle though.
Yeah. I have a young daughter, and I wanted to get healthier, so I started eating better, lost some weight, and I kind of plateaued. And I was like, well, I used to run in high school. I'll start running again.
Okay.
And I had tried that in the past, but it got easier. I had lost 15 pounds, so it was like, oh, okay. And I just started slowly building up distance, and I got to the distances that I was running in high school, and I actually ran more than I did in high school. And I was like, all right, fuck you, high school Jeremy. You may have been faster, but I got the distance. And I did my first 8-mile run, and I was like, should I do a half marathon?
Okay.
I don't know. And I remember signing up for my first half marathon, and as soon as I hit the click, I just got that sense of dread, how the fuck am I going to pull this off?
What did I do?
Oh my God, I've got 3 months. And I actually remember telling my wife, don't worry, I'm not going to ever run a marathon. That's just too far.
Famous last words, honestly.
But probably the best thing that happened is I was targeting June to run my first half marathon. And there was 3 of these on consecutive weekends that I couldn't decide which one to do. The first one was the Seattle Rock and Roll Marathon, which is a party. And one of my best friends passed away when he was 21 from cancer. So I'd run that in his honor.
Yeah.
But then the weekend after that it's called the Snohomish Downhill. And so it's a downhill half marathon. That'd be easy. And then the third one, it's called the Great Ferry Race. And you start on a ferry in Seattle. You go across the sound to Bainbridge Island.
Okay.
And the half marathon starts on the ferry. And you go run around the island. But it had 1,800 feet of elevation. That sounds cool, but that's the hardest half marathon.
Right.
So I was juggling which one to do. And I was like, you know what? I love ridiculous ideas. I'll just do all 3.
Why choose when you can have it all?
And I remember, because one of the things that helped me lose weight was this thing called Nerd Fitness. And, they gamify getting into shape. And, they have
that.
They have an online group, and people are like, oh, are you sure you should do that? You should talk to your doctor and do. And it's like, yeah, I'll just do it. So what's the worst that can happen? One of my favorite stories.
Are you going to tell us what? No.
I actually went pretty good. Good. Yeah, I set my half marathon PR 2:07, which is respectable.
That's great.
My favorite story from those 3 is my buddy Jordan. He's a boxing coach, mixed martial arts coach, and he's like, you know what? I'll come up to Seattle. I'll do that second one with you. I can tough out a half marathon.
Okay.
And I was excited for us to do it together. He didn't show up.
No.
He's not a runner. But I had people take pictures of me, I was holding his shoulder, and I tagged heads me and Jordan doing our half marathon.
That's amazing.
Fuck you, Jordan.
That's a song. No, something corporate. Anybody? No. Fuck you, Jordan.
I need to know it now.
I will send it to you.
But yeah, so, and because I'd signed up for so many half marathons with this race company, I got a free marathon.
Oh.
And it was in October. And it's like, well, that's perfect. From June, I can train up to a marathon.
Oh, so you could piggyback off of the training you're already doing. Just keep it up.
And of course, it went horrible.
Oh.
My sister got married in North Carolina in September. And I just wasn't into the training. I was aiming for a 4:30 marathon. I finished in, I think it was 5:45. And of course they were tearing down the aid stations as I'm pulling up. Like it.
That is such a
New York would never. Ironman would never.
New York
Boston
would mug
would.
you
Boston
and take
would.
your
Boston
water
would.
bottle.
Boston would.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah,
Not everyone's perfect.
but it was like the finish line was all torn down, but it was my wife and my daughter at the finish line to hand me my medal. So that part was awesome.
That's cool.
And I had my choice of the porta potties, so that was nice.
See, there's an upside to most stories. I don't want to say all stories, but
So this
yeah.
is all before
Oh.
Ultra, though.
Yeah. Well, and that was so when my motivation would flag for training.
That's only human.
Yeah, I would watch running videos, and that's actually how I found the Yeti trail runners. Is I found one of the videos
Oh, awesome.
that was about Jason the Yeti trail runners, and so I was like, you know what, I kind of want to do this because I love bad ideas.
Chad Ultra runs on bad ideas.
Did
Just
you
like
see my
we run on
T-shirt
Dunkin'.
yesterday?
I don't remember.
I can
Nah.
honestly say I did not.
I had a hoodie on, maybe that's why. It's the one that says that's a horrible idea.
What time?
What time?
Yes, and I actually signed up for a 50K with my good friend Sam. After that, I convinced him to do ultra running because he was just doing 5Ks. And of course, the 50K went horrible for me. He finished in like 6.5 hours. It's really hard 50K in Southern Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I was like, you know what? Well, I guess this would be the first time. I was like, ultra running's not for me. I'm going to stick to half marathons. I'm a half marathon guy. But I had signed up to volunteer at the Washington Yeti the following weekend.
Okay.
So I hobbled into that volunteer shift of I showed up at 6 p.m. after work and then volunteered till 7 a.m. the next morning.
Wow. That's a long ass shift.
Yeah. And they did it different that year where it was double out and back down to Rattlesnake.
Oh.
So it was a long, lonely night. And it was all the runners who had signed up for it the COVID year, the year before.
Okay.
That didn't run it virtually. So it was a really small field.
Yeah.
But I met my friend Christine there, who...
Shout out Christine.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Christine the Blister Queen.
Ooh.
And she was talking like, since we're volunteering, we get a free race credit next year. And I'm like, no, not doing that. But she worked on me, and by the end, we had a suicide pact that we would run the 100 the following year.
Yep.
And she kept me ultra running, and we both showed up and both DNF the following year. But
So wait, which year was that? Was that the year I was out there, or the
no,
year before
that was
that?
the year before that.
Okay. So that still had the really,
And
really
this is
long out
before
and back.
Chad Ultra.
This is well before Chad Ultra.
Okay.
This is I decided to start trail running. You hear about the trail running community and how great it was during COVID. And like I said, I had a hard time just making conversations with people. So the only person I knew at that race was actually Christine, and I just talked to her when we volunteered the year before.
Yes.
I didn't reach out in between that year at all. So my brothers were there to crew me, and my friend Jordan. Fuck you, Jordan.
I feel like we hit our max where now it has to be Jordan.
But and I ran the race just knowing Christine, and so it was a long, lonely race for me. But yeah.
Gotcha.
But after that, I started meeting more people. I met some people there, which started forming the core group of our little running group, which is where Chad Ultra originated from, where we crowdsourced the idea for Chad Ultra, where it's this guy that, ex-marathon runner that should be on the national team, but the coaches don't like him, always has a hamstring injury. His course records just don't ever save to Strava. You know the story. Fears nothing but HR or pregnancy tests.
Yeah.
And that's when I really started connecting with people, because it gives people excuse to talk to you and for me to talk at people.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Talk about that buckle. You got that buckle.
So, Washington Yeti, third attempt. So the year after you and I ran it together.
Yep.
My training was on point. I wasn't going to run it that year, but my good friend Penny wanted to fly in from Colorado, make that her first 100-mile race, and she asked for me to run it with her. I was like, no, I'll crew you, or I'll pace you. She's like, no, you're running with me. I was like, okay.
Peer pressure is a real thing, you guys. Yeah.
And we made a pact that I'm very opinionated about music. If either of us missed our pre-work run, we had to listen to the playlist from the other person. And for me, that is absolute torture. Allie G, I have opinions about music. Bring me on your podcast.
Heyo.
So I only had to do that once. You know, I ran after work instead of before work. So my training was there. My brothers were there to crew me. They're the best crew. They only lightly assault me. And one of the things that keeps me going is the little shticks I have planned for the race. Like the parasail for 8 miles for some goddamn reason. I bought, you know, those little blow up balloons that they look like pets that are like at walking level. You see them at malls. I got one that was a unicorn, which is a recurring theme for the Yetis, that they tied to my vest that was behind me as I ran on one of the out and backs. But what really kept me going was I had this idea to stop before the finish line, have my crew like take off my shirt, wipe me down, fix my hair, put shaving cream on, make it look like they're shaving me. I have a video on my Instagram. And then put on a new shirt and then go finish because I thought it'd be hilarious. And it happened that I was DFL, dead fucking last, which I'm proud of, because one of the big things, I didn't want to impact anybody else's race. You know, I don't want to be in their way as they're coming in to finish or steal their spotlight.
Yes.
So I happened to be last place, so that worked out perfect. So I got the Yeti tunnel and some pretty epic pictures that I'm sure my daughter's going to be embarrassed about in a few years. You want like a Code Brown story from that?
Yes, we do.
No, we don't talk about that shit.
So this story, I've only told to certain people in private because
I love the exclusive. Let's go.
Oh, so I finish. My friends, the Thunder Sisters, they do champagne spray on me because reasons. I rented a cabin nearby the finish line because I'm smart like that. So what's the first thing you want to do when you get done with an ultra?
Shower.
Okay,
good. I said the right answer.
Poop and shower. So I get into the bathroom, and keep in mind, it's me, my 2 brothers, and my sister. I strip down naked, sit on the toilet, and I just started sweating profusely and feeling lightheaded, like I had to throw up. And my brain's not working right.
Yeah, post 100, yeah.
I feel like I'm going to faint. I'm like, oh, crap, I have to throw up. And so I hobble up to throw up in the toilet, like, oh no, I have to shit.
Oh no.
And then I'm like, but I can't do both.
Oh no.
And I feel like I'm going to pass out. Am I going to have to call my brothers in here and they're going to have to help me naked? Are they going to come in here and find me passed out, covered in shit and puke? And then I figured out I can sit on the toilet and puke in the bathtub.
Oh,
and then,
gross.
But then I realized, like, no, there's a trash can with a bag in it. So I didn't end up throwing up or passing out.
That's good.
I've got the feelings down. I got where I wasn't sweating.
You did take a dump, though.
Oh, I did. And then I took a shower. And then I took the basket with me in case I had to throw up in the bed.
How was the shower?
The shower was a little painful, but I mean, I always get chafing. I'm a very sweaty guy, but like parts of it felt amazing. But
you're like, I'm finally not salty.
I was just glad I didn't have to call my brothers in. Like, can you carry me naked and bathe me and
sponge bath?
That's how you find out like your true ride or die family is if they would do that for you.
Well, I made a series of how to run 100 miles race videos, and that's one of them. You find your 4th best friend to be your lube guy to lube your butt at aid stations.
Didn't we nominate Eric to do that?
Oh yes, I did.
I feel like that was a thing.
I did. Yes.
Yep. And he slept on that one. He doesn't remember. The cricket. Yeah.
I think next year it's going to be Jordan, but
fuck you, Jordan. I'm catching on. I'm catching on. All right, let's talk about another one. Tell me what I got. This one line here. One step closer.
Oh, so I mean, this is kind of the beauty to me of what Chad Ultra is all about. So I did this race called One Step Closer, put on by Evergreen Trail Runs. They're amazing people. Although I didn't know that it was so it's held at this park in West Seattle called Lincoln Park. I didn't know One Step Closer was a Lincoln Park song.
Great rock band.
God, no. I would not have ran the race if I knew that ahead of time.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I told you I'm opinionated about music.
Old Lincoln Park is good.
Also, fuck Pearl Jam. Said it here.
By the way, Allie G will not have you on her podcast if you ask her, but she won't say because of that. She'll go, because Eric said I can't keep having people from his podcast on. And I said, you need to widen your scope there, but what the hell? All right,
Okay.
Let's save music for the end when Erica has her music question.
Okay. So, I signed up for the 18 hour and I happened to set up my gear. It's a 2.3 mile loop we do for 18 hours. So I happened to set up my stuff next to this gal that she ended up winning I hope she doesn't mind me telling the story. She'll never hear it. Who cares?
We're a huge
You didn't name
podcast.
names. You're fine.
I happened to set up next to her and she happened to win. I can't remember if she won overall or I think she won overall.
Dang.
She was just I think she did like 80 or 90 miles in 18 hours. And she was cruising. And, we talk a little bit in between laps. We talk a little bit in between laps and found out, her daughter came and visited her. And talking with her, I found out that they lived a little bit north. And her husband came down there staying with a friend who lived a mile away. And her friend was originally going to pick her up from the race, but she couldn't do it because she had a concert to go to. And her husband wanted her to walk from the finish line. She's like, no, I'm just going to take an Uber. I'm not walking a mile after doing this. So she finishes right before the 18 hours, and she's uncontrollably vomiting.
Oh.
Like, there's a great picture of her on the podium, and she's turning away to throw up. And I'm like, there's no way an Uber's going to let you get in their car, and you can't walk. I'm like, look, I know we just met and you don't know me, but if you're comfortable, I will drive you to your friend's house because you can't walk. You can't get in an Uber. And, I think she picked up on the good Chad vibes.
The Jeremy vibes.
Yeah,
she got the Jeremy
vibes. And so Evergreen Trail Runs gave her a bowl to throw up in, and I slowly drove her to her friend's house.
Was she inside the car or like strapped to your roof?
we didn't Mitt Romney her, no. Like, she was riding shotgun, and of course she gave me the wrong address at first, so we went a little bit the wrong way.
Oh no!
But then we went the right way, and there's so many bumps. It's like, oh, and she did not puke in my car. To her credit, she held it in. She waited till she got out, and so like I helped her get out, and I waited for her to get inside her friend's door, and I left. And the next morning, she messaged me like, "Oh, thank you. I got into my friend's mudroom, and I laid there till she got home because I didn't want to throw up in her guest room." And it's like, oh my God.
Oh.
But I mean, that's something that I never would have done before. I wouldn't have started talking to this lady. Like, she doesn't know me. And, I think that's beautiful that, you make friends that way, and ultras, you help each other out. And you make friends for life that you never see again.
I do. I love that aspect of the ultra scene because everybody is in it the same way, even though like somebody could have a very bad day and like you took care of that runner. I'm sure she appreciated it, but just the support system is there. Like everybody is willing to help. And I have rarely found somebody who is an actual asshole out there. So it's nice to know like everybody's just welcoming, and it's, you don't get the elitist attitude that you get at some marathons.
Yeah, and word gets out if you're an asshole. They're like, okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Why are you looking at me?
No, you're across the table from me. I have no choice. But
Mister, I need a bigger
Those are some
medal.
good stories, buddy. Those are some good stories.
Oh,
those are great. One more race I have on my list to talk about, and this is cool. I love listening to it, and I think these are all on Erica's bucket list. but this word sticks out to me because we have a very popular one. Or over here, we have Anchor Down. You have Dark Anchor.
Oh.
Is this a battle between the anchors, or?
I mean, it should be. And I'm just telling you, Dark Anchor.
It should be, but Dark Anchor has nothing.
So.
Nothing.
I got to
on Anchor
run
Down.
Dark Anchor so I can compare the two. Or we got to get you to come to Anchor Down.
Both.
So, running in heat and humidity. That sounds
His favorite.
great.
It's his favorite.
You know, I did a training run in Atlanta once in July, and a homeless person stopped to ask if I was okay. No joke. Like,
oh, no.
Yeah, it was bad.
So maybe it's not for you, but I'll come down. Well, when is Dark Anchor is like wintertime, but
end of January.
Georgia?
Yeah, Jekyll
Georgia.
Island.
So you never know what you're going to get.
Dark Anchor's one
It's
of
going to be raining.
I hope so. I love the rain.
Snow.
Dark Anchor's a blast. Like, the Yeti crew really brings it, and it's just full of amazing runners that will give each other fireball, dress in costumes, and sing and do porta potty photo shoots,
Brumbelow! Shout out Brumbelow.
Jaren promised to catch me at the finish line. So
you're gonna do like an arm jump and he'll catch you?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Please get it on video.
I was hoping for the Dirty dancing, but I don't think either one of us has the strength.
I just want to see you get a Jarian hug and be covered in glitter like I was.
Yeah.
It was something so magical, and everybody deserves to experience it.
Well, I got my first Jason hug finally.
There you go.
So I'll get my first Jarian hug.
Did you
too.
not get a Jason hug when you did your 80-mile?
Oh wait,
100K.
I take that back. I did get that, but that felt
wasn't 100.
different.
No, it was an 80-mile.
Yeah, but it wasn't
100K.
100, so it didn't feel the same.
It's still a finish.
Yeah,
but he's even saying the same
yes,
thing.
No,
it wasn't the
I
same.
Yes, he wanted the big one.
Yeah.
And boy, did I get the big one.
I'm so happy.
That must have been cool.
It was like it. That's probably my proudest ultra run. Well, it is my proudest ultra run moment. So, and working something that long to reach that goal. I mean, I had 200-mile attempts that were DNFs. 69 miles, nice, and then 81 miles. So it was nice to finally be there because
absolutely.
I mean, I tell people, Chad Alders, about putting that imposter syndrome at home and forget that, but especially when you try and you fail, you can't help those doubts creep in. Like, can I ever accomplish 100 miles for real? And thanks to my crew, my friends, Penny, and everybody, like, I was able to do it.
Absolutely. We're fucking proud of you, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Just there we go. It's just having the courage to try in the first place and to try again if you fail. And that's what bringing my bestie Bex Gentry into the picture. She always says fail means first attempt in learning. So just take what you learned, try to figure your shit out, and you made it work.
Thank you. Yeah. One thing Killian said that stuck out to me one time was, when you fail, it's just a reason to go do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Are we talking Killian Journey?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I didn't feel comfortable pronouncing his last name.
No clue who these people are.
Oh, yeah.
When you get into the ultra world, you'll know.
Okay.
It's like there's a handbook. I'm going to make Eric his very own handbook about all things ultra. There will be a special chapter about Courtney Dauwalter and apparently the New Hampshire Courtney Dauwalter.
Yes, I'm dubbing it now.
Wait.
That's what he called me.
Welcome, Erica, the Courtney Dauwalter of New Hampshire. Call her that. It's gonna stick.
What was that evaluation process like?
He
don't
just said it
question me.
yesterday, so I was like, all right.
She doesn't run in gym shorts. She doesn't win.
Hey,
She's
I
the
do sometimes.
first loser, typically.
Hey, I was third for my age group in the Hundy this year. Or
Second loser. What is it? Number one, number two, nobody. Number two, something. Number three, nobody remembers.
Well, see, Courtney Dauwalter doesn't win
Shout
all
out
of her
Nelly.
races,
Hey,
and
I got awards over there that say otherwise.
I say I don't know the New Hampshire scene well, although I feel like they're all my friends now. But I think you're hard pressed to find somebody more prolific this year than Erica.
If your evaluation
stupid.
process is just like someone who goes out there and doesn't stop, keeps doing it, gets the buckle every time, does a marathon the next week, then another ultra, and just keeps going, then that is Erica Hamill. 1,000%
Either
6-star Erica.
stupidity or stubbornness or both.
Right.
So,
and
yeah.
I think, she could do it with her. She could be the New Hampshire's Courtney Dauwalter with her own identity too, because you always have colorful skirts, or if it's not a skirt, it's a colorful legging type of thing, even if it's like a bike short
I like
type.
sparkles.
Yeah.
I like glitter.
So, no.
I like
I get it.
turtles.
Well, she's like Chad Ultra. She
See, I'm being
always
nice
finishes.
to Erica here, guys.
She always finishes, and Chad Ultra sometimes
she
finishes
said.
sooner than expected.
And it's better because your ex doesn't think you could finish.
You know what? That sign was something, and everyone loved it. But they would come over and they would say something to Chad, and I'd be like, "You don't get it. Like Chad finishes and doesn't let them finish first."
Oh, people get it. Well, the right people get it. And my I'd say running front Angela, she's like, she saw that I had that sign out before she did her first 100, and she's like, me and my friend, my pacer, talked about that for the last 8 miles, like all the different connotations and how much it means.
Here's how I view it. If you were doing the race with Erica, you would let Erica finish first. And then you would
Chad
finish.
wouldn't, but
That's how it should be.
but I do have a friend that she saw that sign and she's like, oh my God.
Do you take that sign to all your races?
I make one for all.
Yeah.
That's become a staple. I make
The
different.
sign said what? So for people who are
the
like,
sign
wait, what?
said your ex doesn't think you can finish Chad Ultra. So my friend saw that and she's like, oh my God. So I was doing, it was, I think in Oklahoma, an Urban 100, and her ex, they had just broken up, would follow her around in his truck and yell at her that she couldn't complete the 100-mile race. And it's like, oh my God, I didn't know the sign was perfect for you.
Oh, no.
And at this race, a woman came up to me. She's like, my boyfriend and I just broke up, and he just ran a 100-miler next week, and I hope that I can finish mine. Screw that guy.
We gotta follow up and see if she ever did. I hope she
Yeah,
did.
I have a hard time remembering names from this weekend, so reach out to me. If you finished, let me know.
So we can make fun of your ex on this podcast. Yeah.
And we'll do it publicly.
We'll post it on Instagram.
Yes, we will. So let's talk about some fun things. Stickers, wristbands. Like, you've taken Chad Ultra to another level.
So
I had to think about that. How do I call it?
I'm good at taking a joke too far. So, like, stars aligned. I did. Chad started coming about around one of my birthdays. So my sister-in-law is a graphic artist. So she made me some Chad Ultra logos and stickers. So I get those made, and there's a couple different ones. One is it's a pair of sunglasses that say Chad Ultra.
I think I have that one.
There's another limited edition one I got to get more made. It has my face on it that says making memories and enemies.
I want that. You send me stickers, I'll send you stickers.
Yes. And then one of Chad Ultra has a lot of sayings. The first one was Chad Ultra never tired because of the acronym.
Spell it out.
Yeah. You can tell when people start figuring it out. They're like, "Oh, Chad Ultra, he's never tired." But I was manning an aid captaining an aid station, and a mile past it was the turnaround for the 100Kers, and the 100 miles would keep going for another bit. So there was an official race turnaround sign, but I made my own that said "Jerks turn around here." I was like, I can't just leave it as that. Assholes keep going. I was like, perfect. And some people reached out after the race, like, hey, who put that sign out? That became my motto for the rest of the race, and it kept me going. So now that's one of Chad Ultra's saying is "Assholes keep going," and I make wristbands that I hand out. I'm waiting for this like pretend influencer to start paying off because I'm losing a lot of money in wristbands and stickers.
Tell me about it.
And shirts. But
we know about that.
But I mean, it's kind of for me what ultra running and running's all about. Like sometimes I can show up to a race. Like I feel like this weekend, like I was part of the vibe.
You absolutely were.
And just seeing how people react to that, and not in like a selfish way, but to see how much people enjoy it. Like, oh, you're my kind of people. You know what? I can remember the first time I had that when the first year I ran Dark Anchor. I didn't know anybody there. And in one of Jason's race videos, he's marking one of his courses and they're interviewing him. And he's like, yeah, it's a pretty flat course, but these fucking runners, like, you can make it as flat as possible. And they're going to complain about how hilly it is. So Dark Anchor, 3.5 miles, 8 feet of elevation. And there's one section where there's a little bridge that goes over a creek. And so I made a video that it was like, Jason, you told us this was a flat course. I'm coming up here, this mountain pass. Like, what the fuck? And I posted on the website because we had self-service. And at the after party, my now friend Rebecca Bird and her sister Shannon came up to me like, are you the guy who made the video? And I was like, yes. And like they started talking to me at the after party, opposed to me sitting by myself. And it was the first time I really felt included in a race.
That's
and
cool.
It was a really good feeling. So I'm glad if I can bring that to other people.
Yes. I gotta say, I gotta thank you for doing that to me, like for me, when I was out in Washington, because you set up that whole after party thing for us at the brewery. And so Brandon and I got to go and hang out and just talk a little bit more. And it just felt nice to be included in a place that I wouldn't normally know anybody. So you just definitely brought that, and I appreciated it more than I can even tell you. So thank you.
You're welcome. And you did the same for me out here, introducing me to people.
It's my pleasure.
And that's what I tell people. Like, if I had a superpower, it's the friends that I'm able to make, because I've made the best, most amazing friends. And Chat Ultra has sped that up because it's a litmus test. Like, oh, you think these dick jokes are funny? We can be friends, you know, and those people will then seek you out and you find each other.
Yeah.
And then you fly across country and stay in the room, having met them one time in person.
You made enough of an impression.
It's a cool community. Like, you don't see this, I think, in the triathlon community that I love.
Because they're all criminals.
And you don't see it as much in the running.
I was going to say competitive, but criminals works too.
Well, you know, so I kind of thought of this over the weekend. Was Erica's really the ultra person? I was a huge, like, really into triathlons. And then running's kind of in the middle of this mutual ground. And the way Erica and I have known each other for, God,
a hot minute.
21 years now.
Yeah.
21 years now. But we started running together when I was training for Ironman. She was training for marathons. And then you eventually did the ultra thing.
Yeah.
But my point is, it seems your community is that tighter community, that welcoming community, a little more than maybe the triathlon community. And the running community is like just that perfect, happy medium in the middle. So it seems like you have the right one, especially for your people and your brothers and your sisters and everyone, whether it's real or not real. They're all real, but yes.
You know what I think the difference is about, like, you have your triathlons and we have the ultras.
I don't have triathlons anymore.
The only real difference is that the reason we get to interact with people so much is we have so much more time to do so. We have the 30 hours, we have the 34 hours, we have the 48, the 72, and you have no choice. But you're
not only that, a lot of them are loop
weekend.
courses, so you just keep passing them.
You see them
I mean,
over
I love
and
it
over.
when I'm at all your ultras, the ones I go to and support you races. Notice she hasn't gone to any of my races yet.
I'm just waiting for the right one.
We meet super amazing people like Celeste.
Yeah, I was just thinking of her.
Julie at ADU and Callie and Kelly at ADU. Yeah. I wish I could go. I went 3 years in a row. Now I think I've missed 3. My favorite though is like meeting people that you just can't wait to see the next year.
Yeah.
And thinking ADU again, Zach and Ainsley.
That's why I keep coming back, because there's so many cool people.
Right.
And
Shout out Candace and Maurice.
For real.
You know who I saw yesterday while walking out? Patrick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's so
cool.
cool.
Yeah, Patrick Heron. He shows up a lot too.
And that's exactly why I started my own invite-only race, is I got tired of only seeing my friends at races for little bits. So
Another
hey,
excuse to hang out.
Come hang out, do this silly race, the Chat Ultra, and we can have fun. And
was it like a mile, and then you hang out after, or what?
So my parents
and you get a cool beer can medal.
My parents that took me in after high school, they own 40 acres along a river, and it's right across the logging road up to, it's called Radar Mountain. And it's 10 miles. You go 2,000 feet up and 2,000 feet down. And, you know, they live on the river, so there's paddle boarding, canoeing, there's a little creek. And also, that area is very beautiful. So you have to show up with your own persona. The
What's
winner,
Erica gonna be? Courtney?
6-star, duh.
the winner of the race gets a loaf of bread. The winner.
That's a medal. That.
Well, I told you I crushed.
Put it on a scale from the scale of his race.
Are we
to the scale-
talking a baguette or are we talking like sourdough?
This year,
the girth.
It was. I think it's Tommy's Power Seed.
Oh, so you get the good protein. You're getting all the good stuff in there.
The winner of
taking care
the costume contest gets a better prize. And then there's also a traveling trophy where it's the original pair of the Chad Ultra sunglasses. Usually it's a friend that either completed, like this year was my friend that paced me at the 100. Another friend, I have a friend that DNF'd at Cocodona 250. So she completed the secret Chad Ultra race, the Ultradona 150. And so they get it for the year. They have to bring it back the next year, and it goes out to somebody else.
That's cool. I like that because it makes sure that they come back. You bring this back or else. You're on the shit list.
Yeah, but it's a good excuse to get all my friends there.
Good. Oh, I like that. We should do something around here like that. But I don't want to organize anything.
I was going to
so
say, are you
stressful.
going to make it happen?
Well,
I don't think so.
Breaking news. I have been talking to somebody that lives out on the East Coast about joining forces and maybe putting on a race probably in North Carolina.
Okay.
I'm also working on one in Southern Oregon. Nobody steal this idea. TM. Chad Ultra presents Ultra Prom. So it'll be a fixed time event with prom afterwards with a bedazzling station for your hydration vest, friendship bracelets, and superlative awards like best smile while running,
I would win that one, obviously. Oh,
Depends what point of the race. When I show up at the end and you're like, dude, I don't want to hear anything right now. I can't, like,
you opened up my Twizzlers the wrong way.
No, hamster wheel last year.
Oh, well, I was in a bad place.
Yeah.
That was real bad.
Imagine winning best smile and best bad place.
Yeah. That is such an amazing idea. That just sounds like so much fun. So can't wait to wait to see/go.
I have a few dreams of ideas I want to see in an ultra race that I hope that I can do.
Well, let's figure out this music thing. Apparently, you know music.
Well, I wouldn't say I know music. I have opinions about music.
What's the greatest band in the world of all time?
Of all time?
All time. I'll give you a hint. They're from New Hampshire.
I'm going to say...
I know what you're saying.
I'd say of all time, it's obviously going to be the Violent Femmes.
Never heard of them.
Blister in the Sun, right?
Yep.
I have to say right because I'm like, that's the only one I know.
I mean, but it's hard because...
I don't even know if it's worth telling you who that greatest band in the world is now.
There's
from New
also
Hampshire.
the Dead Milkmen right up there, along with NoFX and the Cramps. Oh, and the Muffs. Everybody loves the Muffs. Like,
he doesn't even know what genre you're talking about. He is a ska punk rock fan.
So, Fat Mike, who is the lead singer bassist in one of my favorite bands, NoFX, once described punk music as great music played by terrible musicians. And I like to think that's how I run. It's a great race ran by a terrible runner.
What kind of music?
Punk rock. And third wave ska. Cowpunk,
Third
maybe.
wave what?
A little bit of hardcore thrown in there.
How are we friends?
I've never heard of any of this.
Well, because you don't listen to good music.
Ooh.
Or you don't listen to terrible
Shots
music.
fired.
That's great.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode
Shots fired.
with Ultra Chad.
Oh, the long blondes. Oh my God. There's so
I
many.
feel like
good
I
ones.
heard of that one. Long blondes. I don't know.
Are you thinking of 4 non-blondes?
Maybe.
That song, What's Going On? Is that what it is?
And
What's going on?
Hey. Yeah.
So what's your song? You know Erica's question.
Yeah, I'm not even going to ask it. Chad Ultra knows.
I mean, it's obviously going to be on the turntable.
Photograph by Nickelback.
On the turntable by the Interrupters.
All right,
Okay.
hold on. This obviously isn't a big band, so I can play it.
Oh my God.
You know what?
Oh my God.
Time out. I think somebody else put the Interrupters on there. I think
Really?
it was Mark Dubrick. Was
What?
it Mark Dubrick?
I need to become best friends
I'm
with
going to
Mark.
figure this out. I wrote...
Mark the Shark.
I'm going to time out and get my phone.
So, all right. Tell me, who was it?
I'm I'm looking it up. I got a list.
The Interrupters.
The Interrupters. What's the name of the song?
On the Turntable.
On the Turn Table. Spotify doesn't even know what it is. By the Interrupters. All right, let's hear this.
My fridge ain't broken, my beer ain't cold, my body's aching, I'm not even old. Police are coming.
Never heard of this.
Yes,
All right, Mark Dubrick, shout out. He picked.
So they can't hear
In
the
the
song
Mirror.
right now, but everyone listening can hear it.
Yeah, Mark was on the same page with In the Mirror.
You know what this is making me
Mark,
think
I
of?
love you.
This is making me think of Apartment 60.
See, I loved 60 because they listened to all the same shit that
Everyone
I did.
would like
I
rock out
loved
to
me-
Andrew WK.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I loved listening to punk rock, but I was more of the pop punk, so I loved like the Fall Out Boy, the Newfound Glory, God, Motion City soundtrack. That doesn't even count, but like, I don't know, it's good stuff. Like,
If you
Real
want,
Big Fish.
I know that one.
put "Let's Get Fucked Up" by the Cramps on your running list.
Well, I know
It
that
is
one,
the
I think.
Perfect ultra song because you feel like you've been hit by a truck. Let's get fucked up, and it's beautiful. But the
finding it.
third wave ska I found is the best running music because it's happy and it's got a good beat. And also the Interrupters are one of the greatest new bands.
New band.
I mean, new like in the last
Couple
They got a
years.
long ways to go to get to
toured
Aerosmith
with
level.
Green Day.
Dude.
You like Green Day?
Yes, I do.
Oh my God.
You
know what?
don't like Green
You know what I
Day?
think is one of the worst songs in the world, and it's why I hate September.
It's Jeremy spoke in class today.
Is that "Wake Me Up When September's Over"?
I mean,
I wonder what Patrick's thinking right now, hearing all this. Patrick's like, I love all genres of music. This is great. No, everyone likes what they like.
I did-
Eric likes his good music. Chad likes his good music.
I did go to Warped Tour once, and we were in the
I
cars
could be totally off, Patrick.
waiting for the concert, and the guy next to us was playing Green Day on his CD player. So we synced up songs and played the same song in the same spot that he was at. Mm-hmm. Then he got mad at us and switched CDs. Luckily, we had that same one too.
That's great.
Song's still playing.
Good.
Yeah.
We better not get sued for this. Hey, Interrupters, we
Oh,
love you.
we're
Don't
not.
get-
They're a little band.
They're not.
They're going to be like,
little.
this is amazing. We got some plays.
That's weird.
They're kind of the biggest thing right now.
Well, let's look at some Spotify stats. Okay, you think they're a big thing? Let's look at some Spotify
I mean,
stats.
that's not their big song. Look at Kerosene.
No, I'm just looking at the band.
Okay.
The band. All right. They have an average of 813.4 thousand monthly listeners. It's not even a million.
Half of them are me.
No, I mean, it's cool.
I mean,
they look fun. Cool. I don't mind the song. I was listening to it there. I enjoyed it.
I
So,
will listen to it after because I just added it to the playlist.
Yeah, it was fun. It definitely gave me Apartment 60 vibes. I only give you shit because I love you. Yeah. So anyways, my question, you know what it is, right?
I do.
I want to tell you, though, this is possibly the last time it's being asked. So you are inviting the last person. Outside of Erica and I will do something at the end of the year and pick ours, like maybe 2 people, maybe 3.
I already did. I think I already picked mine. We did. I think we talked about this somewhere, but we can always rediscuss.
Okay. Who are you taking? Pasta dinner.
So this, it's hard. Like, I don't want to go with the like serious for real ones, which would be like my friend that passed away. Like, that's not, I feel in the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a huge nerd.
Thanks for that. Because I don't mind when someone
He wants the
picks
creative
that.
answers.
Yes, I love the
He
creative
loves
answers.
the sentiment, but wants
Yeah.
the creativity.
So I'm a huge nerd. And right now,
Chad Kroger. Wow.
my favorite author is Matt Dinneman, who writes the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. And I know you haven't read it.
But Carolina will. Carolina. Oh no, I didn't.
Oh my God.
Oh, no. What? So
That came out of nowhere. I'm sorry, Carolina.
She gives us so much shit, especially me if I get your name wrong.
We gotta redo that. I can't let her hear that. Oh,
No,
hate
that's
me forever.
staying.
No.
Erica's
I think my brain
so
broke.
wasted right now, Carolina.
No, I'm still tired, but she can't hear that. Please.
She only and Carolina,
begging
she's only thinking it because she was giving us shit if we say it wrong.
And he also said North
So
Carolina earlier.
It
and
crossed.
I think
It crossed
stuck with it.
everything in her brain. But
No,
we love you.
But
and Taylor Swift.
But he
is the
just gave
best.
her that book, right? And she's gonna read it for her birthday.
For her birthday. So the premise of the book is ridiculous.
No.
And I put off reading it for a little bit, but the author pulls off an awesome balance of ridiculousness, humor, and then also I've never cried with a talking cat speaking in a book before. This book made me cry.
You're gonna cry right now.
Talking cat. The book is that good. If you're listening, the audiobook is excellent.
Say the book and the author again.
Dungeon Crawler Carl by Matt Dinneman, read by Drew
And
Hayes.
Matt is the one coming.
Yeah, Matt is coming. He's always coming. But he's a funny guy. Super. I've met him a couple times. I don't stalk him that much. He's actually from the Seattle area too. And yeah, just the blend of how he writes this book. I got to ask him who hurt him and who hurt him so hard. And to write this post-apocalyptic aliens come to the planet talking cat book, he's going to be a hoot at the party.
Yeah.
And he beat out Brandon Sanderson, my next favorite author, and also Weird Al, who I think would also be amazing at the pasta dinner.
Weird Al would be cool.
You
If you could pick
fucking
Weird
hoot.
Al or Tom Green.
Weird Al.
Weird
Tom
Al.
Green would annoy the shit.
Weird Al all the way.
I'll tell you this. Tom Green just got married. I saw a picture of this. That made me think of it. But he was on the Spit and Chicklets podcast a couple years ago around COVID.
Really?
It was one of the best episodes.
Have you ever seen?
Because sometimes they talk to someone who's not really a hockey guy, but you know.
Have you ever seen the picture of Tom Green and Andy Dick where they dressed up as each other for Halloween one year?
Oh,
No.
I have.
It is like I'm like they're the same people. Like I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell that they actually switched.
Andy Dick, haven't heard that name in a while. I could not
That
stand
was back
him.
in the like early
I couldn't
early
stand
2000s.
him. He was
Oh no.
he was bad.
So is Tom Green.
Tom Green was funny.
So Tom Green was
My bum is on the Swedish.
sometimes he was great, sometimes he was horrible. Like no in between.
He's doing
Sorry.
pretty good right now, though. Oh my God!
See what I mean?
Oh my God! That picture. Holy cow!
I don't know when I saw it, but literally, like they are the same exact. Like it's
Wow.
exactly the same.
Wow. Well, that's a note we got to end on. Holy cow! Hey, well, walk over to the YouTube. Walk over to the camera.
Here, YouTube.
Show them the picture. Wow, that was cool. Your thermometer just said, by the way, it is 69 degrees. It just popped up with a 69.
Nice.
Giggity. That's it, man. Wow, Chad, this is fun. We've done about 3 hours worth of recording.
Oh damn.
He
Brandon's
did the
gonna kill
tros.
me.
Brandon, yeah, probably. But we
been
had
banished to
pizza.
the
We
room.
had a good time. I got to meet you and talk yesterday, which was a lot of fun. So it wasn't just like a quick in and out for me here. It was a quick in and out yesterday.
Ah,
If
yeah.
Erica
That's
w-
what she said.
If Erica would have fucking run, I would have
Bit of
saw
in and
her
out,
too.
in and out.
Anyways, dude, this was fun. Thanks for flying across the country to come on this podcast.
Oh, thank you for having me. Like, in all seriousness, New Hampshire runners have all been amazing except for Eric. But no, I had a great time out here. I got to try and convince my wife to be willing to come out here more often. So,
Do
Hey,
it.
next time you do, hit us up.
What's
and
your
we'll
wife's
hang out.
name?
Lindsay.
Lindsay, listen up. Lindsay, turn up the radio a little bit. If you're driving, you should probably park your car. All right. New Hampshire in the fall, peak foliage, beautiful people, beautiful weather. Mount Washington. the
Talk about
flume,
birds.
Oh, we like birds.
Birds, moose, bear. We have lobster rolls. We're just going to end it on lobster rolls. Lobster rolls. Have you ever had a lobster roll, Lindsay? Come on, Lindsay. Come get a lobster roll. We'll butter that tail up, put it in a hot dog bun.
Just love how he
This
says,
is how I
like,
get divorced.
birds, moose, bear. He says, like,
Beats
what?
Bears Battlestar Galactica.
Thank you.
Beautiful, Lindsay. Come here, check it out.
Ending on that note, did you see the Michael Scott the sign at the ghost train? I sent it in the group chat for Lindsay, but Michael Scott something ghost train.
So,
race
hold
for
on
the
a second.
cure.
Last thing. All right. You like your music, but what's wrong with the other music?
Look,
Aerosmith, by
you
the
gotta.
way.
I feel like you.
Why
get,
does everybody hate Nickelback?
I feel like you get this. You gotta have an opinion. I hate it when people say, I like every type of music. Like, no, you don't.
Yeah, I don't. There's
Like,
lots
you
of
can't
music I
even
don't
listen
like.
to all types of
It's
music.
raining tacos.
And there's music that gets annoying.
The person who wrote that song is also in one of my favorite bands, Nerf Herder.
Are you shitting
Which
me?
is a nerdcore band. He now does that. He said that song paid for his Tesla. Anyway, have an opinion.
That actually didn't pay a
your
lot
music.
then.
Oh shit.
Find the music that you love and embrace it, and then be ridiculously opinionated about all the rest of it.
There's just some people out there who just say Nickelback sucks to not be like looked at funny. And Lindsay is one of those people. Not your wife, Lindsay. Not your wife. But we know deep down inside Lindsay Bristol that you enjoy Nickelback.
I can confidently say she does not.
Can we at least say that Creed and Nickelback are the same band?
I can confidently say that, yes.
No, they're totally different. They got little different singers.
Can
One
take my
one is
photograph?
Chad Kroger. The other one is Scott.
You Kroger Chad?
Something.
Stab. Ooh, it's bad I know that.
Anyways, all I got to say is, look at this photograph. It's time to end the pod. Thank you so much, Chad, for coming across the nation to record. This was a great time. Ghost Train was a success.
This is such a...
If Erica could have just run, she would have seen me at the finish line.
Maybe she didn't want you to see her finish.
That's private.
Oh, boy. Chad Ultra on the On the Runs podcast. Guys, that was wicked awesome.
Jeremy, we are so happy you made the trek all the way across the country to come visit with us, and I just hope you had as good of a time as we had. You are an awesome dude, so you're welcome back anytime, especially if you want to do another ultra, because we are all for it, or at least I am. Like, maybe I'll actually see Eric this time during that.
Well,
I'm busy, but I feel like he's got to come
I'm
back
busy.
because he had one day, Monday, the
Mm.
day we recorded, to do whatever he wanted after Ghost Train, and it downpoured. So he was
It
going to
was
go
kind
up
of
to
a
like
trash
Franconia
day.
Notch. He was going to do the Flume, and
Hmm.
I just felt bad because even though he did do those, he had shit for weather.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Didn't he
So-
tried to go up to Cannon and the tram was closed? Yeah, because it was too windy. Was that the case? And it was
Well,
also...
no, the tram closed because they're changing. They're going to a third tram. So Cannon's
Oh.
had a tram for 70 years. And the first like 35 was tram generation 1. And then the two you've seen our entire lives, so the last 35, 40 years, have been the same two trams. And so
Ah.
this next year, they're removing them, they're recabling, they're redoing things, and they're getting two brand new trams. And I'm curious, like,
Wow.
the old ones were red and yellow. They called them ketchup and mustard. What are you going to do this time? What are they going to do?
Get a relish? I don't know.
Oh.
Green one for a relish.
That would mesh too much with the forest, the trees. The blue, not the blue. What am I thinking? The red and the yellow popped. Like you could see it from far away on the
Do a
highway.
bright green. That's not gonna blend.
Like a lime. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pickle.
Relish. I don't know.
Pickle.
I imagine whatever they do will be great, but I do fear when they're not red and yellow, people would be like, "You ruined it! You ruined
Well, then they can't
it!"
change it. They
I
gotta
know.
just
Like, just
maybe
don't
do
go
a
with something boring.
red to yellow.
Yeah,
gradient.
don't do something boring like state forest colors of brown that say New Hampshire
Oh.
state parks.
Nah.
You know, don't go gray or black.
Boring.
Do something that's exciting. Don't be boring. Don't be boring,
Yeah.
New Hampshire. Because
But hey, before we move on to talking about trams, I just want to say thank you again to Jeremy / Chad Ultra. You're awesome. But also thank you to Carolina for not hating me after the whole name debacle, because I felt super bad about that. But in my
That was
defense,
really funny.
I was really tired.
that was so good.
I know
Because
you
you
just
were like
left it in.
before we
I was
recorded,
like,
don't get her name wrong. Don't
Mhm.
get it wrong.
That's
who got
because
it
you
wrong?
always mess it up. And the one time I do it, the
never
one
do.
time.
I
Oh,
never
that's
messed up
bullshit.
Carolina because
That's bullshit.
I don't think I've ever messed up Carolina because I always have to think about it. I always pause and hesitate. I'm like, we have
You've
Carolina
never done it
on the podcast.
air. Or he's edited
No,
it
you're
out.
lying now. This is actually a lie because I don't think I've ever messed it up besides maybe the one time, and then you told me, which I didn't know I messed up, but you're like, you can't say it wrong. And that was before Chad. And then you said it to Chad, and then you said it wrong. And the best part is I made a reel. I'm going to post the reel. It's probably already posted, and you guys are going to see it. I showed it to Carolina already because you're like, it needs her approval. And I was like, bullshit, it doesn't. And then I just want to show her.
Yeah. I just
She
wanted my
goes-
social media manager to make sure it was okay.
But her response was, Erica, this is worse than you led me off to believe.
She can hear it in my voice. I'm like, oh no, no, because I knew you weren't gonna edit that out. There was no way.
I actually was going to edit it out until you told me like 2 days later, like you told her, and then I could keep
Well,
it.
I had to because
if you ever tell me,
gonna eat me alive.
I honor it. And
That's bullshit too.
Even you've never told me to edit something out that I've kept in.
That's true. Well, it hasn't happened yet, but I have a feeling it probably. You'll be like, no, it's too good for content.
Well, I mean, we'll just have to see when it happens. I do feel
Anywho.
like though, with time, you turn around and you're like, okay, it's cool.
But going back to this, the whole reason I mentioned her name wrong, we were talking about that book, and I want to recommend that to anybody who's listening. So that was Dungeon Crawler Carl, if anybody was paying attention, by Matt Dinniman. It's a great book. I mean, it's so fun and just very adventurous and imaginative. So I would give that a shot. I'm on book 4 already. It's a whole series. There's going to be like 8 of them at least. So got to see where it goes now. Good recommendation,
book
Jeremy.
4. I maybe read 4 books in the last 4 years.
I do audiobooks. I count it as reading because I mean I still have to pay attention, but
Sure.
I've been plowing through them. They're good. They're really good.
Back to Chad real quick. I know we talked a little bit about music. Dude, I don't know what he was thinking the other day in a text
Hot
chain.
take.
He created a text chain between the 3 of us. And he starts talking about like it was the new question of the week or the month or the guest for next year, hot take.
Yes.
And he goes, well, one, this doesn't go on the list because he's not a guest for 2026. He was a guest of 2025. But he told us what his hot take was, and it was about what bands are good bands and not. And he listed off a few bands, and I could care less for. I get the whole Nickelback thing. Like, Lindsay's on that train too. And I recently have been listening to a lot of Nickelback just to be like, yeah, this isn't bad. And then I'm like, a lot of songs that are strip club songs in the Nickelback's albums, by the way. I'm like, these are
Seriously?
totally strip club songs. But
Should I ask how you know that?
just like in movies.
The vibe. Oh, the vibes.
The
I
vibe,
get it.
the
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah.
So, or their
Sure.
hockey pump up songs. The other, like all Nickelback songs, not all, but a handful is that like, dun, 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 dun. It's like hockey players get jacked up for that, right? But
Okay.
my opinion of Chad, and he's now Ultra Chad again, has gone down the drain after he bashed one of the greatest
That lasted
bands of all time.
like what, 15
Listen,
minutes?
Yeah, I don't know. But listen, Sublime, 311, Nickelback, Green Day. You don't like them? That's cool. That's
You
fine.
put Chili Peppers on the list.
Chili Peppers. Everybody has a thing, But then he put U2 in that category. One, they're not even the same genre. What is he thinking? All-time like greatest song. My favorite song is "Beautiful Day" by U2. And this isn't a biased opinion because it's my favorite song. Like if you told me, okay, you've seen all the concerts you've seen, if you could only go see one more concert, who would it be? I'd go see U2. Like that's it. Maybe Bruce Springsteen in the E Street Band. Like that would be a good show too. Coldplay. I'm not a Coldplay fan. I would totally go see Coldplay. Like they're in that category of like you have to see. Also, tickets are like $1,000, so you have to be rich, and I'm not rich. But U2 is incredible. What the heck is he talking about?
No comment.
Anyways, moving on. Good thing you didn't say the greatest band in the whole entire world, though, because like that would have just been like, all right, we're just going to jibber jabber for this whole episode. Nobody is better than Aerosmith, and U2 is a close second. My opinion.
I'm on board with Aerosmith.
Yeah, freaking amazing band. Anyways, wow, I think, okay, anything else you want to talk about before we send everyone off for the final episode of the year here?
You know what? I mean, I've got some cool stuff coming up next year, but I feel like that's better talked about in our Christmas episode when we get a little jolly and we can have some fun and talk about what's coming up for all of us. So
Right,
let's chill. Let's wait.
Right, we're going to do the Christmas episode. It's going to come out on the 23rd. We already got it scheduled. We already started prepping notes. I have a goal for you for 2026. This is also a continuation of your goal from 23, 24, and 25 is to do your show notes and to do your notes in the Google Doc.
Oh, that's kind of important. Yes. I can at least get that done. So we are going to have a good time at the Christmas party. And
well,
yeah, that's the least I can do.
She said that every year.
I do it occasionally.
Listen, I know we talked about it a little bit in the intro, but a couple big thank yous. One, earlier this year, we had our first ever sponsors, or as we like to call them, partners of the pod. Two that really stepped up to the plate. My Race Tats and Right Socks. So let's quickly talk about My Race Tats. Remember, we had Don on the podcast earlier in the year, and then he was like, I want a partner, I want a sponsor, anything I can do, let me know. And it was new territory for us. I should say me, I took the meetings, but it was new territory. This year had so many meetings, and we have so many more in December. December, you guys will hear best ofs and stuff, or maybe a classic, but like, I'm taking meetings. Erica is joining me in these meetings. We're talking to others. This is exciting times, and it started with My Race Tats and Don. When he jumped up to the plate and sponsored the pod, he actually paid some money, went towards our fundraising. You guys bought, hold on. But it was Don from My Race Tats who stepped up, and he's the first person who's actually ever, outside of our patrons, sent us money. And he helped us fundraise. So the money didn't go in our pockets. It went to our fundraising for New York City and Chicago. And you guys bought their tattoos, and percentages of that went to our fundraising as well. Dawn stepped up, and shout out to Dawn. Thank you, Dawn, for being the first one to do it. Round of applause.
Oh, yeah.
Round of applause. You even bought some My Race Tats.
I did, and they carried me through that 72-hour ultra that I had over the summer, and God, did I need that. Forward is a pace, and I had that right on my forearm the whole weekend. Stayed on through the sweat and the rain and the humidity. It was perfect. So there are going to be more My Race Tats in the future. Yeah,
that's exciting. And hopefully we expand that partnership with Dawn, but not just with On the Runs, but the whole Monday Night Media thing. That's another one, the meetings that are happening. Number 2, Right Socks. This one was fun because Right Socks actually approached us, and they reached out to us. They sent us a bunch of free socks at the beginning of last year that we were able to give some away. We were able to try them. We talked about them. We were really slow on making a post about it because it was like, if you like them, please make a post. There was no requirement to make a post, by the way, which was good and bad. Like, good part was, okay, we like that. But bad was like, we felt like we needed to do it. We felt guilty. But you tried on some Right Socks. I tried on some Right Socks.
Oh, yeah.
Right Socks are awesome, right? Did you like them?
Absolutely. I do like them. They're actually I find them really warm. So like they're my go-to pair of socks during the winter. I'm loving them.
I'm a fan. I need more. I had 2 pairs, but I lost one. So now
I
have 1.5 pairs. Like the sock ran off.
Pairs. Oh no.
Isn't it funny how they run off?
You know what? You're going to find it stuck like to the underside of a blanket somewhere just from static electricity.
Yeah.
It'll turn up eventually. I hope, at least.
They were awesome. And then they came on the pod. So like part of the deal was, and hopefully we do more with them, like maybe a giveaway, because we did the My Race Tats giveaway months later. And our big thing was, okay, if someone wins, we want one of their friends to win too. Maybe we'll do something like that with Right Socks in the future.
We love that. We love sharing the things we love.
Yeah, and they donated a bunch of socks, like a dozen pairs for the big
your
fundraising
fundraiser
that we did. Yeah, which that was the first event. Like, thank God for Jen, by the way, helped me out with that. That was incredible. We raised over $4,000 that night.
That's amazing. Right. Yeah, you guys did awesome.
Some other brands that donated that night actually were Firefly, which we need to set up a meeting with them. Because I need
get me one of those.
I need new ones, and I need to get you some. That's right.
You keep telling me how awesome they are. I'm like, I know, I want one.
They're only
Dude,
$99.
that's not that bad.
Right. It seems more like a thing you buy and you use them for the year and you buy a new one the next year. That was my takeaway.
Okay.
But like for $99, that's fine. And you get 2 pairs for the 99. So they're really 50 each. And it was amazing. So they donated 1 to me and then 2 3 pairs for the fundraising night.
Wow. That's
3
great.
pairs. Bear butt wipes. You're going to hear more from them next year, but they were fun because I had some meetings with them earlier this year. Shout out Chad, even though he hates you too. Chad actually is the one who introduced me to that brand, and they donated for the fundraising night. I actually finally used some in the New York City Marathon. They came in clutch, as you guys all know the story. By the way, like our most downloaded episode in the recent couple of months was the New York City recap. Mine.
You man? They like
Yeah, I was
listening to you
shocked
too.
when I
It's
saw
not just
that.
me.
People like me. People like me. And then UFOs, lucky we know somebody. They donated towards the fundraising night too with a $100 gift card.
Thanks, Jen.
Yeah. Another Chad won that one actually. 4, well, no, actually a lot more than 4 people. I won't do this again. I'll tell you what I won't do is I had people, pod fam, reach out to me and say, hey, I'm going to Venmo you $50. Can you put my name in for the Firefly or the Bear Butt Wipes or the UFOs? 5 people did that. 4 of the 5 won. I will not do that again. You have to be there. That was something else.
Understandable. It
that
takes
was-
a lot
I-
to do a fundraiser like that.
Well, we had over 60 prizes, more than 60. I want to say 80, but maybe 80 was including vacation packages that you could win, and I know some people won. And it was great to see the pod fam out. The pod fam was out there, so that was great. I don't know. What else? Who else do we have to thank? We should be thanking some people, Erica.
Well, we can't forget about Millennium because they were the ones who gave us the opportunity to do our first live shows. I think that's incredible.
Yeah, that was fun because we just jumped at the opportunity. It
Yeah,
was like,
and it was
we got a race in 3 weeks. You want to do it? And I was like, yes.
my face. I'm like, a live show? Oh no. But I'm actually, because of you, you make me calm when it comes to, if you're not nervous, I'm not nervous. So yeah, the first live show went off without a hitch. It was kind of a, how's this going to sound with the DJ booth, like bumping music the whole time. We're pretty close to the finish line. But everything just went so well. I was so happy with how that went.
I was nervous. I didn't know what to say to start. And I'm like, we need to start. What am I going to say? Because I put so much prep into testing the equipment. How's it going to sound? What settings do I use here versus writing my intro and stuff? And I was just like, what do I say? And if you remember, I go, good morning. It was 7 a.m. But like, I'm like, what do we do? And then we just started talking like a normal episode. That was a lot of fun. So Millennium, John, especially, thank you for the opportunity. That was great. So things to look forward to. We're going to have more of those. Another one we hope to do more of is stuff with Marathon Sports. So we need to thank Zoe, Matt, Mr. 305 for making that happen. That was very different and also, I would say, very successful. I think you were more nervous for that, though, than the Millennium Live shows, at least after the first Millennium Live show.
I agree because that was more like you're front and center. You are on stage. There's nothing else to distract people. They are looking at you. So
yeah,
that was a little bit of a curveball.
It's
but
not
again,
like people walking around and just being like, "Oh, is that a radio show? Is that a podcast? What are they doing? Is that live? Can we go on?" We need to do better at that. We need to do better getting people to come on the live shows. But
yes, I think we've kind of nailed that in the past couple of ones at the Manchester City Marathon, at least. Like, so I missed the beginning of that one, but you got some of the winners. Like that was super cool. And I mean, just some friends who are walking by got to learn a little bit more about them. So yeah.
Well, I needed help.
Nice.
Like we needed help. We had Barry bringing us the winners, and then Tara was out there mingling. Same at the New Hampshire 10 miler. Because as we're sitting there, we need a third person to be like, I need you to come over here and sit down at this table. And I kind of joked, but I'm not joking. I'm serious. Like there could be an episode where you and Tara can host and I can be that person mingling. And we have so many creative ideas because we live streamed a couple of those. And I want to live stream mile 19.2 and have like wireless microphones and just talk to the live stream and you guys can watch it live or later. and we're live streaming those live shows we're doing. And we just have some more and more creative ideas and content we want to do at the future races. And one of them was like, you and I, or just whoever's on sitting down in the booth, can be sitting there, and a third person can be walking around with a wireless mic that connects to everything. It can be, it could be John, and John could be like, "Hey, Eric, I have the winner over here," and it could be like a little interview with the winner. Back to you,
Yeah.
like these are ideas we've had and we've talked about and discussed, and it's been cool. Like the meetings, my favorite part of this year, outside of the incredible guests we've had, has been the meetings. I've had so much fun doing meetings with some pretty big brands and people, and not everybody says yes, at least not right away, right? But it's been a lot of fun, a learning experience. You got to sit in on a few of those, and your takeaway was it meant a lot to me.
Well, I could see just sitting in on some of these meetings how much time and effort you put into it. You know what you're talking about with the business side of things. So it's evident how you want this to grow, the direction you want things to go in, and we just need some people on board. And I think you're doing the right work. You're doing
I got to
what
learn
we
some
need to do.
things.
Mhm.
I think the LLC thing is next. I really want a website. I need a website pro to do it for me for free, guys. Like one person offered for $2,500. I'm like, no.
That's how somebody can help. Just help us set one up.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of things to work on, but whoa, it's been so cool. It's been so fun. So like the fundraiser weeks, like that was a learning experience. Remember we did the fundraiser series? I don't know if we'll do exactly that. That was a little too much like work that
we talked to a lot of people, and as much as I did love it, I wish we could have gotten more personal and had more time with them. So they
were a little
crammed
disappointed
a lot
too,
in.
if you remember. Not all, like they loved the experience. Then they'd be like, "When's it coming out?" And I was like, "April." And they're like, "Oh." Or when we're recording, it was like March and April. I get that because they're trying to fundraise, and
it came out
we
not
just readjust.
Yeah, like past when they needed to, or they had an event or something, and came out after the event, and timing was tough.
Yeah. Even if with some of them, even if we got it out the next week, the event was passed. But
right, we tried.
It was a learning experience.
Yeah,
and then I think the highlights of the year was Chicago for you and New York for me.
Those were definitely high points. This has been an epic year, and I'm glad that we at least got to do some recaps on it, talk about it, get to relive it a little bit, and share it with you guys.
Yeah. So we will be back, like we said, for a Christmas episode. I'm hoping I've always thought it'd be cool to do a state of the pod. I know other podcasts do that. The Bruins do a state of the Bruins, right? I've always heard, but I think I'm going to call it like the annual Monday Night Media Year Recap and Review. I might host it with Ali G. We might talk about future exciting things that might be coming to Monday Night Media. Listen, I would love for Nicole and I would love for Maurice to do their podcast. But we did the Hillary one that started and ended. It does take a lot of work though, and I can tell you Nicole's working on hers, and we're hoping to drop that early January. We were also hoping to drop it last June. Like that's what goes into it.
Hey, life happens. Yeah.
The Hillary one, that was a lot of fun. That kind of, I feel like, proved myself what I can and can't do. Also, like, it just takes commitment from the host. And I don't know if you're watching her, but she's traveling the world, and that sounds a lot more fun than podcasting from home. So
she's a little busy.
I know.
But hey,
she's in Hawaii right now too, at the Ultra Ironman or whatever.
We got to give credit to Ali G though. She's out there crushing it. She's got 40. How many episodes under her belt?
I think
she passed episode 17. There you go.
Right, she passed 17. 40 is just passed or coming up this week, which will be again like a year-end solo. And the best ofs for On the Runs is actually going to be a mix of On the Runs, Ali G show, and the recap. So we should shout out the recap.
Let's. Oh my gosh. I am so proud of Tara and Lindsay for taking that crazy idea and running with it, having some excellent guests that we've had on the podcast, just doing kind of a, where are you now? What have you been up to? And we love catching up and seeing what people are up to, and also hearing more about Tara and Lindsay, because they
got one more coming too.
I'm so happy. I can't wait.
Might be next week, maybe 2. They got a guest scheduled on the books too. I'm proud.
Pumped.
I'm proud of them. Like I've tried to let them take ownership while guiding them. I love that they came up with nicknames. It feels like Lindsay has kind of taken over as the host because she does the intro and all that. But Tara's put so much effort into the notes and the prep, and I'm so proud of her for that too. They've done great, and they've done it at their own pace. And I will say, I'm looking forward. We might have another podcast similar to the recap, and actually completely different to the recap, but like a once a month drop with some local people. Not they're runners, but they're not really talking about running. And I'm excited. It might not be for everybody. We're not for everybody, but we're trying things. It's going to be fun. 2026, it's going to be fun. It's going to be the busiest yet. And 2025 was super busy. So get ready, Erica. I need you.
I'll do my best. I'll check with you before registering for more races. I got a little bit of a reprimand because I'm like, oh, I signed up for this, and he's like, what the hell?
I go, we told someone we record live for them. Oh, well.
Sorry, oops.
Thank you, Tara, for stepping up at the Manchester one and
Yes,
or committing to the other one for the future. So I will say, okay, what I can confirm is weather permitting, we won't be out at a live show if it's raining, but we will be at there's a St. Patty's Day 5K, 10K for Millennium Running.
Mm-hmm.
We should be at the Cheap Marathon. I think that one is also.
That's the one that I was like, that's my goal race. And I signed up for it last April. And sorry, this was before all of the live stuff even happened. So I'm good.
Right. And then we hope to be at the Boston Run to Remember at the Expo.
Yep.
And we also hope to be very involved, and we'll have more details on this later, with the Boston Run Show in March. So we're looking forward to it.
Big things.
Lots of cool things, lots of opportunities people are throwing our way. We're learning as we go. Lots of prep, and it's been fun. So we'll talk to you in a few weeks for the Christmas special. Fingers crossed we can lock down a big-time guest for the first episode of the year, and I'll be honest with you guys. I'm 0 for 3 right now. Nobody's responded. I feel like my luck has run out. We got real lucky on the first 100 to some huge people. I'm almost like, what? Why
you know
is
what,
no one
though?
responding? Am I going too big, Erica? Am I going too big?
You are shooting for the stars.
I am. I'm shooting big.
Yes, you really are.
I'm trying to find out who their PR people is. Like, ugh.
Hey, if any of those land, I will be ecstatic. But if they
will
don't,
record
it's okay.
So big that we will record on Christmas Day if they say that's the only time they can.
Probably, yes.
At least with half of them. Because there's actually 4. But to give you a clue, 2 are the same. 2 are within, I don't know.
The same household, we'll put it that way.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good one. So we're 0 for 3. We'll try one more time. We don't hound people, by the way. We're not like in their DMs every day. We're dragging everybody on now. Our hardcore 40% still listening. So thank you to our hardcore 40. What a year. 199 episodes. I apologize if I was supposed to thank one of you for something, but we'll get to it later.
Yes, we have to thank all of you out there. Like, everybody is important to us. We love you all. You are fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Are we doing the ending now? I'm going to say that like twice again, but just thank you for everything. Yeah.
That's right. We'll see you for the Christmas episode. Have a great holiday season. Erica, 6-7, Erica, take us home.
6-7. Thank you guys so much for listening. You know we love you.
Don't fear the code brown.
And don't forget to stretch.
Carolina.
Yes.
I have a hard time with that one, too.
Don't ever call her Carolina.
Yeah.
My favorite author is Matt Dinneman, who writes the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. I know you haven't read it.
But Carolina will.
She
Carolina.
will.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh my God!
Oh no!
What?
So
That came out of nowhere. I'm sorry, Carolina.
She gives us so much shit, especially me if I get your name wrong.
We got to redo that. I can't let her hear that. Oh, she'll
No,
hate
that's
me forever.
staying.
No.